Surprising. Paint, striper, parking lot.
Chuck.
Right. Paint,
There you go.
striper.
Oh, wait, hit that bottom button to get it.
Oh, get charging. You didn't get it. 63%. So, did they? I think I have one in my truck. You're gonna need that, aren't you?
Yep.
All right. Well, guys, it's time to go find a measuring tape. What's up, Audio Jungle? He says, howdy, folks. Dude, it's good to see you on here. I think you're the first one on. Hell yeah, man. So right now, we're getting the paint stirred up at 11 o'clock. But right now, I'm looking for a... Ignore the mess, guys. I'm sorry. I'm looking for a tape measure. Should I have to wear the suit coat again? He's a little bit cold. Where the hell is that tape measure at? Guys, I swear I had one in here, and now it's gone. Just like everything in my life, right? You think you have it, and then it's gone. No, I do not have that, dude. Absolutely not. There is no smoke in that here. Nah, it's not legal where I'm from. Well, good for you, man. I bet it's probably the most productive state in the union. This guy right here, he sniffs paint for a living. So, and then the process is BAM paint, BAM striper, and then which nozzle are you running, Bill? Well, which one though? This one right here?
Number 1.
This thing goes, and we get lines about this wide, so cars know where to park. No girls out there? Bro, you really think women work? Look, man, we got one man here right now. We got two that went back to the shop to pick up some stuff. So, no, there's no women here, my guy. You find women either at the house or the club. You need to hold this up while you put that in?
Not yet.
All right. So, no. Audio says I'm also an asthmatic, so smoking would ruin 6 years of treatment. Dude, that's what's up, man. So, yeah, no. Say no to drugs. Remember, kids? Say no. Hi from Russia. Privyet. Putin. We should go over to Russia this winter, dude. I think Russia would be fun. Matt's a little bit nervous about going over to Russia. No, because he's like, well, there's so much stuff going on that they might seize you and then try to do a deal. I'll just call Tucker Carlson and I'll tell him to, vouch for us. Hi from Texan. Dude, that's what's up, man. Pray Tick says, hi, Pray Tick. Now she says, yeah. Hey, Nazca, you're from Russia, right? Would you give us a tour to make sure we were safe if we decided to go over there during the wintertime? I think that'd be kind of cool, man. I've heard their cities are beautiful. Go over there and tour Moscow. Paratic says, hi, what's going on? So, guys, yes, I do. So, I'm going to give me 1 second. I got to give my very nice knife over to these guys to ruin. So, paint, line striper, parking lot. So, I want you guys to decide what we're doing. Sam the Man. Can you guys guess what we're doing? Sam the Man says, do you want to hear a joke? Okay. Privyet. I don't know, Nask. I can't read that. Audio says, sure, why not? Car editor, yo, what's up, dude? It's good to see you back on here, my friend. I think that was audio, wasn't it? Fred says, dang on, Bill, what type of go-go juice are you on? Bill? No sleep. Adrenaline, my guy. He's on adrenaline. Nicola said, double diamond. Who the frick is double diamond? Jeff said, bicycle chop shop. No, this is striper chop shop. Come fast. What's up, dude? It's good to see you back on here, my friend. He said, where's Muhammad and Farid? They're on the way, my friend. They went to sleep, but they'll be coming back. Team Quack Attack said you are painting lines around. Oh, yeah. I can say the D word, can't I? When people pass away. I don't know. I don't know if I can say that word, but yeah, kinda. Car Editor says, what are you doing? Paint, striper, parking lot. We need people to know where to park. Jungle Audio says, I'm doing some 1 a.m. homework after work. Let's go, dude. Wait, after work, are you in... Yeah, I think you're in college, aren't you? Kindergarten. Come Fast says, whoop! Oh, I need to be quiet. I heard my echo. Pratik said, damn, that's crazy. I always wondered if you guys heat up the paint before or not. No.
It's hot out here.
It's 110 degrees out right now. Come Fast, it's great to see you guys. Live, so much energy and cheer. That's what's up, dude. We're ecstatic. Audio says, don't risk talking about dead people. Exactly. Frank says, tell Woody there's a snake in his boots. Bill, there's a snake in your boots. Band said, you use fine finish tip. Do you understand what he means by that? I think it's a 3.2 tip. Jungle Audi says, no high school. I can only work evenings. Say what, Bill? It's a 319 tip. No high school. I only work weekends. Evenings. Well, what do, Audio Jungle? Joe said, don't help if those lines there still dumb people would park over the lines. That is a fact. And they drive over freshly painted lines. We just had that the other day over in Pendleton. We were striping the double yellow lines in the middle of a road, and some dumb bitch went through and drove through it. So, Audio Jungle said, I'm in the food service.
I was the head chef for 5 years and the line cook for 2 years, and oh yeah.
Dude, it's a living, you know. Guy says, how fast does it drive? Well, Guy, it drives in about 2.5 hours. Well, maybe 3 because we're at about 60 degrees right now.
It's 60 degrees. I'm wearing a coat because I'm freezing.
Yeah. No, it's 55 degrees and we all... Go ahead.
Because usually we're in 110 degree weather and then it gets cold like this. I'm over here like, ugh. I look how... I'm like, dude, it's like 20 degrees. I look and it's 60 freaking degrees.
Ben said, oh, okay. 319. B seems proper. It is proper. As says, I think I'll clean my tip as well. You probably should keep that nasty thing under control. Fred said, yell Bill the secret to cleaning the tips. Wait. Yell Bill the secret to cleaning them tips is easy off oven cleaner. We use acetone.
I just let soak in acetone for a week.
Exactly. Ban says, wait, where are you at? I live in Hermiston. That's wild, dude. We're in Baker City. We actually... Dude, Hermiston sucks. It's too...
What's his username?
Ban. Shed Dude 69. Dude, that's wild. I was literally in Hermiston the other day. We're in Baker City right now. It's about an hour and a half from Hermiston.
I think he knows you're Baker City.
Lowe says, do you guys still work on BioFa? I don't know what that means. Audio Jungle says, gotta pay for my car and gas somehow. Exactly. I would love to go to the other side. Well, Hermiston, man, we might be doing a job in Hermiston after about a month and a half.
Oh, yeah, we might be doing it this year or next year.
Come Fast says, nope, diesel fuel is the only thing that'll clean them tips. I think acetone's stronger than diesel fuel.
I don't know.
Wouldn't you say?
If I leave it in acetone, I couldn't do it. Till I came from Hermiston.
That's wild.
Also, if you subscribe.
Are you subscribed to us, my friend? Frank said, Frank said, how do you keep marking straight lines and never miss? So we do a layout beforehand, and then we do it. From Hermiston, in Bend now. Also, he's over in Bend. We literally bought this machine in Redmond. My buddy from Baker. Dude, that's wild. Johnny S. said, had a coworker who accidentally drank acetone. Well, you go straight to the hospital after that. Like, bro, that is no joke. Guy said, can you freehand a handicap symbol? We do. If you guys stick around, you're gonna see it. Band said, lacquer thinner I use for my tips. Well, depending on what tips you're talking about, it could be very painful. I would not recommend using that on your own personal tip. That sounds quite wild. Alrighty. So now it's time to get the laser adjusted and to get the paint flowing smoothly. See, this thing right here is actually quite cool because it has like a dashboard, has how many gallons you use, miles per hour, what color you're using, and it records everything. And it has a self-layout mode to where it will automatically spray. Only costs about $36,000. Nasha said, where are you from? I am from the United States. Paint tips, duh. Yeah, we use acetone for the paint tips. Guy said, paint dry watchers here. Yes, sir. That's what we do for a living. And seal coat paint. And then we have the paint sniffer over here. Audio Jungle says, I'll make the drive out there so I can draw a handicap symbol. Well, if you drive up here, we'll let you do it. Damn, $36K from Johnny. It's very expensive. 36 G's, dude, you are running a proper business. The reason we're able to buy this is because I drive a 94 F-150. Michael, oh wait, hold on. Banish says, give me a 100-foot line. I'll do that so much faster by hand than that machine. Bull fucking shit. He said by a 100-foot line, he'll be able to do it faster than this machine freehanding it. Yeah, we know some guys that tried it, and we had to go back in and fix it. Where are you working at? Baker City, Oregon. Johnny Boy said, it's a good investment and a good asset. Brag or huffing. It's from Jim, both. Audio Jungle said, I'd have to drive probably 36 hours one way, but it'll be worth it. Oh, you got a freaking light on this thing?
Yep.
Hell yeah. Dude, I did not know that. Look at that, guys. Holy crap, that is awesome. Here, I'm going to give you guys a better POV. What the shit? That is so cool. 5-Star Paving and Seal Coating LLC says, are you guys still seal coating or just striping? We are done. We finished up crack sealing and seal coating Saturday and Sunday, and then we came in after hours to stripe. Any day from Branish. After years of doing it. Dude, that would be, whoa, dude. Yo. Bill, you saw that, right? Okay. What the hell? From Kumda. Audio Jungle said, full LED light on the paint machine. Exactly. This thing's more, like, advanced than my truck. And my car. So. Zombie said, what's up? You're rolling. Zombie said, what's up, boys? Aussie Painter here. Are yours line markers by trade or painters by trade? We're line stripers by trade. Why did it spray yellow? 5-Star Paving said, looks good. I can see that some good darker sealer. Keep it up. Wait, thanks, pal. You too. Where do you guys work out of? But we are getting this. We're getting this right here lined up properly. He's going to turn the laser on in here in a second to get this thing running smoother than anything you can imagine. Bill, do you want me to put a shingle down? No? Okay. Missouri and Illinois. Dude, hell yeah. That's what's up. We'll have to collab sometime. Banished Dude said, so, they don't know how to paint. Of course we know how to frickin' paint, my guy. He does. He's the professional painter. The paint machine has a laser. Yeah, look at that, dude. Isn't that kind of cool? Yeah. Design said, Banshee dude knows better. He got his certification from Yappington University. Exactly. 5-Star Paving and Seal Coating LLC Incorporated did a emoji. Damn Wi-Fi thing says, what's up? What's up, dude? And then Bad Karma said hi. Don't you be giving me any of that bad karma, you ass. Look at this damn thing. This is like sweet. Put a freaking light LED on the front of this thing. This guy knew that would be striping in the dark. He knows what's up. You are Rummy? What does that even mean? 5-star. Hello from Kansas, from MK. Wait, you were on here before. I know you. Come Fast said that thing cost $36K. What the fuck? Yeah, dude. It's we can afford that because we drive those. So the invest into the business before you buy the $100,000 truck. Sorry, it's my gamer tag, said Bad Karma. Well, there's nothing wrong with that, my friend. Audio Jungle said, this is probably the best thing to watch while grinding physics homework. Oh, 100%, my guy. Bad Karma says, my name is Anthony. All right, well, Anthony. My name is Jonathan. And that is Bill over yonder. And Matt and Philip should be coming back here. They left here about 20 minutes ago. I don't know what the hell's taking them so long. So my job is to be the damn cameraman here and walk around with a light. We left the light tower at the shop, so that sucks. Comfest said these guys will be rich soon. Hopefully. Audio Jungle says hi. Anthony. Don't know if you guys, or what they call us traveling gypsies, watch Rummy. I have a lot of family that comes that way, suddenly make a lot of money. I'm not the type to travel. Yeah. Every now and again, there'll be a few gypsies come through. They do a really shit job. Bill, do you want me to put, Bill, shingles down or no? Yeah. Oh, you dork. Hold on, guys. We got to grab some shingles so we could put it over here. Yo, I'm not really sure with the gypsies. They water, they make sure they pressure wash the seal coat. And then and like 30 minutes later, they seal it, which is terrible because water makes it all chip up. MK said, where is Allie? I found another in like 3 or 4 other lives. I think she's sleeping, my guy. She's over in Cali, so I would assume they're asleep. So the reason we use these shingles right here is because we get a crisper line. And, oh come on, I got 2 of them that are stuck together, damn it. It gives a nice crispy line, and the shingles will absorb all of the paint. So, there we go. My name is Jeff. What's up, dude? What city is this? This is Baker City, Oregon. We're at the St. Anthony's Hospital. Wait, which line are we going off of? I'm assuming that one. I think I might have put this one on the wrong one. No, I didn't. I put that on the right one. All right, guys. This right here is going to be mint. I'm from Southern California. Says Anthony. That's what's up, dude. Says hi. Design Chaos says, what hours you guys technically work? We work all hours of the day. Like, dude, we work so much. I think I literally, when I do have a few days off, I will sleep the entire day. Last week, I got about 3 hours on average of sleep a night. And so when I finally got some sleep, I slept for about 18 hours straight. Holy crap, guys, it's getting dark. There we go. All right. Let's put those down, and then we're going to watch this guy do it. MK said, she made sure I would check out the next live. So here I am. Love that, dude. Comfest to the 4th line, right? Johnny says, it's all about that crisp line. Yeah. Audio Jungle said, I'm so ready for the first line. All right, guys, I'm going to give you the best POV out there. Should I be over here? I think this right here is probably the best. And this is our master right here. So watch this line go up. Italian said, money doesn't sleep. Exactly. Oh, you can see how bumpy this asphalt is. Oh my gosh. Johnny said, Audio Jungle, true. That I freaking love lines, right? Yeah, buddy. This Johnny sounds like a fun guy. Oh, the asphalt is so bumpy. Tina said, I like how you're not working. He is. Dude, I always just film and talk. That's kind of the vibe here. Tina said, I also assume you own this shit. Of course we own this shit, dude. We're 4 brothers. We all work together. We have 2 other brothers that are supposed to be coming, but I have no idea where they're at. They went back to the shop about 20 minutes ago, and they decided never to frickin' come back. 5-star said, give me a seal tank boy in a hot pot, and I am the type of man that will go door to door and make thousands, brother. That's how we started. We started 3 years ago by going door to door when we had nothing. We had a $3,000 machine that was built over in the 80s. And a seal coat tank that we made. And we started knocking doors and slowly building it up. We barely ate for the first 2 years. But we got it done. Well, there you go. Family home, that's the way to do it. Exactly. They should bring another light tower. I know, dude. I know. Y'all are the KleinBros. That is correct. With a bam from 5-star. Nate said, one working, the other yapping. Hey, see these hands right here? I got paint on them, okay? I've been working, you ass. Tina said, love your life, brother. No nonsense from me. Well, that's good to hear, my friend. Ham says, say hi to Cliff DeMastis for us. Wait, who's that? I can't say that I know. I have no idea who that is. And I think it's time for me to move the little DeWalt light over a little bit. Oh no, we're going back over to the tarp. I wonder what happened. That's never good, you know. If he goes over there, that means we're not over here putting down them white lines. I think he's going to adjust the nozzle to make sure we get that perfect width. What width are we looking for, Bill? What width are we looking for? 4 inches. So we run these at 4 inches width, and then we center. And believe me, guys, we go through about 10 tarps a season. One of the worst things that ever happened to us is Bill ran over some white on accident and ran it right across the seal coat. But there's always ways to get rid of it. Alrighty, we're back in biz, it looks like. I respect the grind. That's what's up, dude. Someone has to work the camera, and Audio Jungle says, I went faster in my car than the manufacturer said I could go. Did you take out the governor? Sweetheart says, what do you want to do if somebody is not accepting of the quality of work that you put down on their pavement? So what you have to do is do a better job. We have never had anybody complain about our work. I can tell you that much. Holy crap, 5-star. People don't understand. As long as you got a mouth and not afraid to do work, you will turn a $10,000 into $200. If you know what you're doing quick, it takes a minute, but once you get rolling. Exactly. Hey, there, the other boys rolled up. Exactly. I'm with you 100%, 5-star. Band says, that line sucked. What do you mean that line sucked? That's beautiful. All right, the other boys are here, so I think I'm going to solely focus on being cameraman. I'm going to let those guys over there decide what to do. All right, guys. Looks like we got some coffee because we're going to be out here for quite a while. So I have a lot of new guys on stream. This guy right here is Matthew. Oh, thanks, pal. Looks like I got some chili, guys. And this guy right here is Phil. He is the most annoying and the most a piece of crap person I know. Joseph said, are you a painting contractor? I've always wanted to do parking lots. So we are asphalt maintenance contractors. We do Crack sealing, seal coating, and line striping. LOL, that we're following that runner for a mile, right? Come fast. Tina said, well, if somebody wants a refund, we've never had anybody ask for a refund because we do our best at all hours of the day. Riz said it was the pothole's fault for the line. Yeah, if the asphalt is bumpy, the line's going to be bumpy. There's nothing we can do about that. What's the procedure? So I can walk you guys through what we do. Cracks, we hot air lance, then we fill them up with crack sealing material, and then on the asphalt we scrape the asphalt of all dust, rocks, and debris, and then we seal coat it. Thanks for the likes, by the way, guys. Why do you sound like a podcaster? Well, you are watching me live on YouTube. Sweetheart said, your best is also someone's problem, right? Compass said, leave a like for the KleinBros, you filthy heathens. Damn, Compass. You're getting agitated on these fellas. That is funny. Audio Jungle said, the CVT in my car governs the speed because it can only go so high as I drive an economy car. Just take it out. It'll be fine. Are you changing your accent? LOL. No. Sweethearts do. So the deal is that I've been live streaming today up to 15 hours of talking. So after a while, I think my voice does change. Matt, is my voice any different than this morning? Oh, right. This guy was lazy and did not show up to work. Lazy fart. Yell at this guy. Johnny said, Audio Jungle, you said you study physics. What are you majoring in? Audio Jungle said, I'm in high school. This required. Swart said, what state are y'all in? It's looking good. We're in Eastern Oregon. 5 Stars said, that's weird. My dad has a half brother. His name is Bill Klein. He used to live in Des Moines, Ohio with his family. All does the same trade as new tree trimming. We mainly lay asphalt and seal coat your shit. Guys, somebody says that they had a brother in here. A gentleman in here said that his dad had a half brother whose name was Bill Klein.
I was just saying, I heard that and I was like, wouldn't that be funny if we found a half brother?
Oh, dude, if you're a half brother, we're going into business. No. Y'all getting it done. Dude, that's actually crazy because how old's your dad, if you don't mind me asking? Because we have another family member named Bill Klein. No Cap says, sounds like ChatGDP. All of this is an illusion. We're not working. This is all a green screen, and I am an AI called Andrew. No. Do you repay? We do not, sweetheart. We plan on getting into that next year. We buy everything for cash, and pavers are about 150 grand. Or is your contact strictly dealing with such work? As of right now, this is all we do. We do crack sealing, seal coating, and line striping. Audio said, what is the most expensive car you've ever seen? The other day I saw a Lamborghini Aventador over in Pendleton at the Roundup. 5 Star said, my dad is 76 years old. Oh, damn. So this guy's dad is 76 years old, and he has a half brother named Bill Klein. That is crazy. Vibe says, are you worried about getting Charlie Kirked? Nah, bro. No. Hey, Philip, can you put down shingles for him? No, I'm not worried about getting Charlie Kirked. I don't talk about politics, so I'm good. I'm worried about getting Nick Fuentes. No. 5 Star said, buddy, smart way to do it. Pay for it all cash and then all that money in your pocket. Salute you. Well, we try our best, man. No Cap said, white tear ran down my leg. You're gross. Have you ever seen Pong? No. Audio Jungle said, that is awesome. I went to an aviation expo one time. Holy moly. I gotta find your comment again, my guy. That's crazy about the aviation thing, though. How do you feel about Charlie? Well, I feel like Charlie was young. He never incited violence with anybody. You know, he wasn't a fighter. All he did was talk. And I don't believe that people that just talk should die on either side. That's how I feel. Tina says, to ask this guy if he was willing to get Charlie Kirk is an absolute bullshit statement. I don't even think this person you are asking understand who Charlie Kirk was. Of course I know who Charlie Kirk was. Have you ever smashed... Charlie Kirk is a prophet in America. Well, I wouldn't go as far as say that he's a prophet, but he was a good man. Stay safe, blessed GR lines. Well, stay safe to you too. Like Jesus? Well, I would not... Oh, I got a can of beans in my hand. No, not like Jesus. Bush, bacon, beans, bustin', right? Swell said, please, ain't nobody cares about Charlie Kirk. I'm sick of hearing that. Well, a lot of people care. He was innocent. Love Trump. Tina said, thanks for honestly giving your opinion on Charlie Kirk. Honestly, a lot of those people are looking for different options. I work, so yeah, I can be sympathetic towards the guy. Not being mean. Cartoon says, what must you make during the type of work? We make $16 an hour. Sweetheart says, thank you for being so true with your statements. I really respect that about you. Well, thanks, man. What's your opinion about big booty Latinas? My opinion is that only people that cannot get women like big bootied Latinas, because if you could get women, you'd get a Russian Barbie doll. Get back to work. I'm trying. Well, LOL. The media is showing him like he's Jesus or something. He was just a man, you know, but he did not deserve what happened to him. Bro be eating some wieners watching homies work, right? Hello from Ireland. What's up, dude? Not straight, dude, right, Darren? Charlie Kirk said blacks have less processing power. I agree. LOL. Well, a can of beans and the greatest I've seen yet, right? This is what you do when you're working 24/7. Sup, guys? What's up, Ryan? $16 is a flex. 16 cents. Kareem. Ryan says hi. Gina said, seems like you must have voted for the right man. I appreciate that. No cap says, does it curve? So this thing right here, we can curve it. But right now we're just doing straight lines. So our last, let me think, 4 streams ago, we did a parking lot that we had to do a curved curved crosshatch on. And we did get it curved. Tina said, I like how people ask about Charlie Kirk. Honestly, probably never heard of hard work stay in their life. Well, you're not wrong. Harris said, they say once you go black, you never go back. What is that talking about? I'm not gonna get into it. Does that skid? What do you mean by that, Ryan? Durr said, the goal of humanity is physically immorality in the upcoming quantum leap and the eternal life to come. What the hell? Quarter miles at a time, yes. All right, here you go here to go to the Democratic majority bombing your comments. Sorry, brother. Oh, I don't mind that. I'm actually out here working. So I can't hate, you know, it's America. You can do whatever you want. You're right about that, Harris, right? No cap, only one word, and exactly. Audio Jungle says, why are we talking about Charlie Kirk? We are watching streams about painting lines. Carton says, I'm too high for this. Swartz says, Gypsy showed you how to work, just doing it the right way. Gypsies do not know how to do it, my friend. I'm sorry. Jared said, put that thing in 6th gear and let her rip. The truck over there with the light gear, with the light on, that's a 1997 Dodge 3500 with a 6-speed transmission in it. That's what's up. Johnny S said, now those are some premium lines. Thanks, pal. Yeah, look at that. I wish. No. Okay. I'm still holding a can of chili. The second I go over here, it's going to die. I'm watching, says Darren. Paving said, hey, I give it to you. I have some worker disappear every other day because they don't want to work. I salute you, fellas. Well, thanks, pal. Sweetheart said, always, I'm going to something about Charlie. I want to buy a McLaren P4 when I get older. That's what's up, Audio Jungle. I want a Rolls Royce Phantom. Paving said, seems like everybody's starting out seal coating and paving, always going door to door when they get their business. You gotta hustle. Exactly. That's what you gotta do. Swan said, LOL. They're the ones that start the line of work. Some do it right and others don't. No cap says, why are there so many of you standing around? I don't know why they want the cameraman doing anything.
Yeah, tell me to shut up.
No, I'm not going to tell him to shut up. It's America.
Shut up.
So, Matt, entertain our people. Do a dance or something. Johnny says, I want a turbocharged Geo Metro. We have a Geo Metro. Ooh. Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah. Look at him go. Look at him go. Look at him go. Look at him go. Carhartts are on. Yes, Jared. Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah. I think all of us are wearing Carhartts except Philip. Audio said there's a guy on YouTube who's come and swapped the Rolls Royce. Yes, I know who that is. Sweetheart says, do I see a John Deere colored shortbread Chevy over there? Fuck no. That is a John Deere pickup. They made 4 of them back in 1980, and my little brother was able to buy that at auction.
Got that red line.
As a 1.5 little diesel in it. Hello all from Matthew. John said, oh heck yeah, he's snapping. Hell yeah, he is. All right, I gotta set my chili down here for a second, boys. I don't know if I'm gonna get a chance to eat it. And look at that. They always just sit there and walk, and they always drop it on the damn ground. Paving said, that boys looks like he's ready to pull a number 80 tip and silver one, then get ready to spring. Yes, sir. Wide Parks. Matt, ready? Philip, ready? Oh, come on, guys. Hurry up. So extra wide. So this right here is going to be a crosshatch. Ready? Bam. Now that's what I'm talking about, people. All right, time to go back over here. We're going to finish watching the mastermind over there, line stripe. Don't lie. Ask your dad who he learned to work from. LOL. What? Oh my gosh. They want me over here and I want to be over there so I can show you guys what's going on. Can't you guys just figure it out? Are we going all the way to the back? Oh, jeez. What do you want? Wait, why can't you guys just snap those little lines? Oh, this one right here? Okay. These guys. Yeah, I lost 100 views doing it.
Holy cow.
This guy right here is very... He let 40 grand slip out of our... He let 40 grand leave. $40,000. Wait, you are effing who is her? What are you talking about? Gotta hit that powder string to get it straight. So you asked from California, if you don't mind me asking. I don't know, I'm not from California. Swart says, I need to driveway done. I'll pay cash. Where are you at? If you have enough money, we'll always drive for money. Chug the chilies. Philip, Matt. All right. Boom, guys. Alrighty. I think it's time for us to go back over and see how the striper is doing. See, this guy just sits around and does nothing all day. That's his way. But let's go back over here and see how Bill's doing. We got a few laughing emojis. Darren says, how? How what? We snap lines or paint? Sweetheart said, can you please give more information about the John Deere short bed? Yes. If you subscribed, I can't do it right now, but if you subscribe to it, the channel, I'll give you a tour of the John Deere. So just give you a quick preview. They made them back in the 80s. They only made a handful of them. The majority of them got destroyed, and Philip was able to buy it at auction. Not cheap, I will say. But they get very, very, very good fuel mileage. All right, guys, I think I'm gonna grab the light for Bill over here. He's a short jog away. All right, let's get this back over here for that guy. The tour would be dope. Oh, hell yeah. Audio jungle. Give me 1 second, guys. I gotta set this bad boy down. Paint the wall over there and the can of chili, right? Would be dope. The chili must go, Klein. That's exactly. It keeps me going, you know what I'm saying? Confess said, you sure the JW isn't a gay VW in disguise? No, it's not. It's not, my guy. Them lines ain't straight. Look how, what are you talking about? That's straighter than an arrow. It's just the light reflecting off of it. Dat said, understand the chili. Oh, wait, I already read that. How 40K lose? Oh, he didn't bid a job. Throw the chili at the gas station sign. That my friend, is a hospital sign, okay? And no, I am not going to disrespect the hospital. Having said, the thing right there is the money maker. 100% it is. Well, we've made the most off of our crack sealer. We have a 2017 Proline 2 wanded 450 gallon crack sealer that gets it done. Sweetheart said, honestly, it looks like a Studebaker. Go to sleep, baby. Hey, what's up, Alex? Drink some vodka, Putin. Alex is Russian. Sweetheart said, it's almost like an old T100. I'm not really sure what you're talking about. Fishing. What's up, dude? I feel like I recognize your username. What can be seen but not touched? Your mom? Dad said, I bet you can't throw that far. Throw what far? The can of chili? And hell nah, brother. You got soft hands, brother. What are you talking about? See them hands? See them calloused hands? I'm chilling you, man. Bam. Probably harder than yours. Oh yeah, there's no way. Hey, Bill. What if you just don't paint it? Hey, 5 stars. These guys need to learn on how to get it done right. We do it great. What are you talking about? What's up? Sure. Philip, can you bring shingle? Oh, you got him. Philip got him for you. I think I just like the headlights on the striper. That is dope. Seal Coating says, that's what you called hard-working hands that make money. Exactly, my guy. Thank you. I bet the guy that said it had soft hands. Throw your chili at Bill. No. Well, why would I piss off the guy that's making us money right now? That's not about to happen, okay? No way. You're slow as Christmas, LOL. Bro, get a job. No. These hands, dude, those hands look like they handle a lot of. Alex says, go drink whiskey to vodka. No. 5 star did a praying emoji, and Sweetheart says, ah. So, check this out, fellas. So this right here is going to be our ADAs, and we do it a little bit special, you know. So we'll have to let you guys, I'm going to show you guys how we do it, but I want to have to walk this thing back to the trailer. Hey, Matt, can you take this back to the trailer for me? Aw, he's all mad. Look at that, guys. All right, so who should I go paint? Should I go behind one of the boys and paint their back? Doo-doo, 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 doo-doo. I think that'd be kind of funny, actually. Man, I'm gonna go paint Matt. He's been in a bad mood. He showed up to work late today by about 4 hours. So, there's that, you know. I think I'm gonna set this Right in here. Perfect. Alrighty, let's get back to the action. Let's bring the light over. They're in Oregon. Yes, sir, we are in Oregon. Alex says, go. I cannot read that on here. Sweetheart says, does she know you make money? It's not hard to wow the basis. Who? Who is she? Big Matt is mad. I think so. Yo, no, man, if you don't paint Matt. I am not going to paint Matt with that, okay? There is no way. Bill's drinking my water. Confess it, who is the oldest and the youngest? He's the oldest. The guy over there by that trailer, Philip, he's the youngest. Out of all of us. Darren with emoji. Bam. Elbow paint. No, I'm not going to paint him. I don't want him too pissed off at me, you know what I'm saying? Alright guys, we're going to show you guys how we paint these. Kind of cool, huh? Audio says, what is your favorite kind of cheese? Pepper Jack, Tillamook. My first seal coat machine was a 100-gallon tank with a trash pump in the back of the truck, and now I'm in sale right now, $750 with spraying bars, and we lay a little bit of asphalt on the side. Dude, that's what's up. It's upside down. Hold on. Let me go over here. Now it's right side up. Alright guys, you ready to watch this? Oh yeah. Mark, one of the handicaps. No! We're getting paid decent money. We're getting paid 16 cents an hour to do this, okay? We're not gonna screw it all up. Beer for fave. I don't talk about that on here. Sword said LOL. That's the oldest, that's the youngest, just so you guys know. Hospital milk or alcohol? Dude. Not hospital milk, dude. Nor the hospital jello. That sucks. It is that it? No. So what we do, if you stick around, we're going to show you we really can tie it all together. So it says, you're a liar. You know you're getting more money than that. Not really. 16 cents an hour. That's how much we make. But then we make about $2 million a year. Darren says, draw a doobie on a doodle on it. No. General says, can I use a handicap spot if I'm mentally handicapped? Dude, you can do whatever you want to do. Get back to work. Look, I video, and these guys are painters. Alrighty, watch this go down. It's gonna be as good as butter. You're doing that way too cheap. Well, we're not. I'm joking about the, well, we own the company, and so we make approximately 16 cents an hour, but the business makes all the money. And we reinvest everything. So that's the whole process. You're a great American worker for what you do. The amount of disrespectful comments, questions is insane. That's all good, man. I don't mind it. How much does that machine cost? $36,000. And change. Cripple fight? Hey, y'all watch South Park too much. You do long hours? Well, yes. On average, we'll work about 18 hours a day. I hope you guys hit the subscribe button because we're going to be live streaming every single day for the next month and a half. We are hustling until the end of the season. And then I'll show you guys. My name is Jeff. What's up? Wait, why is it Mike and then Jeff? How does that work? Makes it funny? Darren says makes it funny. What makes what funny? Maybe you're talking about you. Maybe you're funny. Funny looking. Audio Jungle said, I'm going to send Joe Swanson to park one of those swap bots, right? Dry wiener in one of the spots. No. We like getting money. Who paints the straight lines? That guy. He's the line striper. This is his baby right here. So how much you make off this job? I cannot give out that information. I'm sorry. 108,000. That's how much we made off this job. All right, guys. So this right here is actually quite cool what he's about to do. It really ties. So you would think most people would stop with that, right? No, we don't. We always go above and beyond. And he's going to show you how he does it. So this right here is actually pretty cool. Tina said, I think you deserve the respect to be an asshole to the bastards who critique you. That's all good. I don't mind it. You know, I'm not a hateful person. Stop pocket watching, right? Audio Jungle. You paint lines at 3 a.m.? No, we paint lines at 11:41 a.m. No, p.m. Boar Moon said, that's not that cool. Well, you're about to figure it out. It's really going to tie it all together, okay? LOL, you know you're making good vlogger money? Not sure what that is. Darren with laughing emojis. That'll work, funny images. I love it. Sweetheart says, also, I just subscribed, so I expect you to read my comments. LOL. Of course I'm going to read your comments. I always read the comments. This is interesting, says Splodgy. Dude, I do not know how to pronounce your name. Do you know Brooks Paving? No. And Doodle? Yeah, money. Jay says, must be the... Yes, West Coast. Yes, sir, it is. 5-star says, let me tell you something that happened the other day. I got a call to go out to an estimate. The lady had her driveway done. The guy sprayed up the whole side of her van, and he used tack oil. Told her. That's wild, dude. XD said, I have the same... Nice job. Looks good for real. Wait. I told her it was sealer. It was tack oil, and it would not dry. I had to tell her to get it off her van. Literally side wipe the whole side of the van. That's wild, dude. Audio Jungle said, it's almost 2 a.m. for me, and I have school tomorrow, so I'm gonna head to bed. Well, Audio Jungle, you sleep well, buddy. Describe the machinery. I don't know how to describe. It's right there. And if I want you Balager, subscribe to the channel, and you're gonna see exactly how it works. What brand of paint are you using? Well, what brand of paint are we using? Do you know, Bill? Matt, our guy gets it for us. Philip, what is it based out of, though? It's solvent based? Okay, this is solvent based, if that makes sense to you. You skipped me. See ya. Wait, hold on a second. Hold on, you twat. You said Tina. I don't know what that means. Audio said, peace out, y'all. Hey, you sleep well. It's called a striper. Yes, it is. Crippled Creek. Right, Sal? Darren said, the paint you can sniff. You probably, it's so strong, you can probably smell it through the chat. Peace, Audio Jungle from Johnny. Frederick says, thank you. Of course, my friend. All right. So we paint all along the sides. We line stripe it. And it can really ties it in together. Really nice. Can you guys see the little laser down there? That thing right there is sweet. Why night work? Well, because we work during the mornings, afternoons, and the last thing to do is line striping. And so that's what we do. Best time nobody's out. That is correct. Sweetheart says, I think you have a lot of the younger generation not knowing how to do a consistent good job. Well, they'll learn, you know, they'll learn. Best time, nobody's on it. That is correct. That is correct. So we work. We've worked every single weekend for the entire season and almost every single day. So, yes. Wait, hold on. 5-star said, I got so many call outs from people spraying tack oil down and telling people it's sealer. And it is not just pitful. Yeah. Come Fast said, wait, Darren says car, not sure what that is. Come Fast says, why does he need to run the machine over the line with the laser first? Can't he put the paint down in one full swoop? No. So he has to He used that laser to line up with the side, and then he can hit it. Sweetheart said, so speak into the pavement masters. What are all those black lines that run across the highway and street? That is called crack sealing. Sweet Picasso from Ryan. Best time, no cars as the business is closed. Exactly. Swart says, they will learn just like these guys had to learn how to do it right. Exactly. You're 100% correct. Tina said, I've always been very curious how they fill all the lines so perfectly with so many spider webs to him. So, if you subscribe to our channel, tomorrow we're doing a job over in LeGrand for Eastern Oregon Rentals, and you'll be able to see how we crack seal. They didn't realize how hard that is to do. It's not easy. No, it's not. 5-star, you're 100% correct. He's our best guy at it, so that's why he does it. He's very, very consistent. For him, it's easy because he knows how to run it. Let someone try to strive that never use that machine, and they will do zigzags. 100%. Darren says, crack sniffer. Oh, you're so funny and original. I haven't heard that 1,000 times today. Swart says, no, I'm doing that job. 5-star said, bam, the emoji. Hopefully you liked and subscribed, guys. If you guys like this type of content. Look how good this is, guys. Tell me that doesn't look good. That looks awesome. And this right here dries pretty damn quick. Darren with laughing emojis. So we are doing white here, there. When you guys came in, we already striped over there, and then the rest is going to be yellow. Except, I think we might be running white in the back. We're doing a crosshatch for the hospital back there. No more pain. Like Pro from 5-star, yes sir. Come fasted. I don't know what those emojis are. You use stencil, bro, from Tyler? Yes. Our stencil's right over there. Why can't you guys do a freehand with stencils? Well, we do freehand with stencils, but not for the line striping. Even if you do line striping with stencils and you freehand it, it doesn't look as good. You're funny from Darren. Thanks, pal. Sweetheart said, or is it more of a volume work thing where you want it work having people spray stencils, you need the machine to make money? Exactly. It takes long. Comfast said, hey, both your messages, Comfast, got redacted. Because they're not idiots, Tyler. Dude, that still looks good though. Nothing you can do about that. That's not your fault. Alrighty. Swart said, 5 stars, only likes y'all because he does the same work. Hey, there's none. So you don't like us? Is that what you're saying, Swart? What's wrong with you? Come on. Tyler says, bro effed up so bad. This right here is built. This right here is a brake, isn't it? Yeah. You want it on? Yeah. All right. That right there is the brake. Even has a damn e-brake in this machine. Isn't that kind of cool, fellas? Yeah, so as you got Bill, move your foot. I'll show chat. So right here, see this bump, guys? His tire hit it, and whenever the tire hits, it makes it expand a bit and then retract. Not your fault. There's nothing you can do about it. Pretty sure 5-star knows. Yes, I do. Well, thanks, pal. Gotta redo that. You can't redo that, my guy. There is nothing you're doing about that. With a line striper, there's no such thing as redoing it. But it'll look fine. What are the stencils made out of? Wait. Thanks for informing me about the next job. Will you live stream? Yes. DP says, what are the stencils made out of? They're made out of plastic. Sweetheart said, come on, like and subscribe, guys. How many times have all of us went to a parking lot and wondered how everything was so effing crooked? No, I mean straight. Sweetheart said, thank you for your work. A lot of people really neglect this type of work. Yes, they do. Swart says, I'd like to just spray some emojis in the parking lot. Wouldn't that be fun? Well, guys, for a live sometime, if we get enough subscribers off this, we're gonna go to a school and we'll spray some emojis down for the kids for free. That would be fun. Sweetheart said a lot of dumb bastards have no other option to follow the lines, and sometimes they don't work half in straight lines. It's a plus. Yes, sir. Bummer says LOL. You just ran into the tape measure. He broke the damn tape measure. What's going on? People don't notice that. Dude, I have no idea. Splodger? Is that your handle? 5 stars said. They ain't even gonna notice there was a bump. It was a bummer. Unless you make a huge handicap symbol, you would need to redo it. Yeah, it's just not worth it. You would have to seal coat over, paint over it, then seal coat over it again. Not worth it. The R closer to the ground, so I see it. Darren, I'm not sure what you mean by that. Swartz says, LOL, yes. Swartz says, they're getting all nervous from you talking a lot. I think so. But are you nervous from me talking a lot?
I'm always nervous around you, Peter.
Exactly. Because I beat the crap out of this guy every day.
You still give me butterflies.
Oh, that's so cute. Isn't that a little bit weird that he's talking like that and he's my younger brother?
I guess it is diarrhea. It pissed me off.
Sweethead said, hey, no. No, that handicap line was exponentially up well. Hell yeah. Sweetheart said, how are you going to fix the crooked line because scrape some waffle that's still fresh? Here from Scotland, TTV. What's up, dude? Ill said, sponsored by Brondo. Yeah, it has electrolytes. Now that's what's up. Swartz laughed emoji. 5 stars said, she's just wanting you guys to write LOL or something in the parking lot and some emoji. I think they're going to stay crooked. Yeah. No, again, we'll put some emojis down for a school if we get enough subscribers. You know, I think the kids would love that. Sitting closer to the ground. All right. Oh, looks like he is going to try to redo it. All right, guys. I'm going to give you a great POV of this, okay? Wait, hold on. Damn it. That light was right in your eyes. All right, let's see if it goes. Night parking lot painting, eh? Yes, sir, Skin. Oh, well, that's never great, guys. Mr. Don't Know Words, uck, because it's from the Morning Gets. Sweetheart said, wouldn't have the line not be crooked if someone was doing it free-handed from a stencil and the tire doesn't get bumped to move off the line? You are incorrect. There's this right here. We don't have human error if we just use a machine. And it's fixed. Look at that, guys. Completely fixed, chat. Nothing wrong with that. How many do you need to subscribe? Oh, to do emojis? Well, dude, we're gonna have to. So we're getting very close to getting monetized. Yeah, we're getting close to being monetized. So I don't know. Honestly, I have no idea. The whole YouTube thing is pretty damn new to me. So, all right, guys. Looks like I got the light. Bam. Got to carry the damn light with me. Nice from Come Fast. Swart says, just call him Skid. Dude, that's what I'm gonna do. Wait, hold on. Paving said, the machine is very nice, though. The paint goes a long ways. 100% it does. It makes the whole parking lot pop. 5 stars said, I would like to see you do that free-handed, and I would pay to see it. 100%. If you can freehand that and make it look nice, I'll pay you $1,000. Promise. You won't be able to. Nobody is that steady, okay? Nobody is that steady. So the machine drives itself and follows a laser. Nice. No, it doesn't drive itself. This right here is known as a self-layout machine. A little dashboard and everything, but you still have to push it. And down here, you can see this right here. It comes with a little cart, and you can click it in for an extra $6,000 in order to get this thing. It's kind of like a lawnmower. Come back, blah blah blah. Swart says, "What does everyone call each other in the chat?" Other chat. Philip, Matthew, I'm John. The painter is William, or Bill. Call him Bill. He likes that better. Swat says, you guys are cool. So cool. Thanks, pal. Eric says, yeah, I've done that at a church. My machine is a little different. Didn't have the laser Just the upside down can. Yeah. Well, that's a very expensive machine. It's one of the best, and this is what we do for a living, so. L said, is that twin turbo? What, the machine? No. It has a light on the front of it. It has a little headlight, you know. I think that's pretty cool. 5-star said, it wasn't to you. It wasn't to you. That was to whoever was saying freehanded or whoever she was saying it's not easy. It looks like they're silk coating they would trim out by. What?
Or shingles in the light.
Sure. All right, guys, you're going to come with me.
18.
We got to grab 4 shingles. I think we're doing some painting in the back of the hospital, I'm assuming. So stick with me, all right? Just been up forever trying to get this done. You know how it is. Ah, damn it. Where are the shingles at? There they are. I found them. Oh, no, that's one big one. Damn it. All right. I know I have to go into the deadly trailer to find it. I know it's completely black, but I'm going to turn my little cell phone light on. All right. There they are. Oh, isn't this just mint? Here we go. 1, 2, 3, and 4. Perfect. Alrighty. Where are we going? We are in the seal coat trailer right now. I mean, sorry, the striping trailer right now. Alright, now I have to go over and grab that light and then meet Bill behind the hospital, because we are doing a crosshatch for these guys. I think they're having a lot of people park where they don't want them to park. And these guys are still doing layout. They're literally doing a crosshatch from down where they're at all the way down to that corner over there with a loading zone. So, all right, time to get it. Something about a motorcycle. I'm sorry. Oh, loan money? Dude, I'm out here working for 20 hours a day. I'm not going to loan you money. 5-star said, are you guys going to redo the helicopter pad? No. We thought about it, but we decided against it. The asphalt was a little bit too bad. Here, I'm going to lower this thing. This thing is so, fuck it. I'm just going to carry it like that. Damn it, that's right in my frickin' eyes, guys. That's not going to fly. I'm trying to carry shingles, a camera. There we go. That's more like it. Sword said, where's your dad? I don't know, sleeping? Where's your dad? All right, guys. There's a helicopter pad over there in the distance, if y'all can see it. Like, I'm kind of low-key hoping that a helicopter comes in so I could film it. I think it'd be pretty badass. All right. He got you boys trained. I give him props for that. Well, we learned ourselves. I can tell you that we started working. We had our own landscaping business by the time we were 13. Made it successful. Sold it. And then we started building decks. And we made decent money doing that. But we make a lot more money in the asphalt industry. A lot more. All right. See the damn helipad? I think that's pretty badass. All right. We're almost there, boys. Holy shit. And so the hospital maintenance crew, they did their own cold patch. Look how shitty that is. Looks like absolute crap. All right, guys, I can't read your comments right now. Sorry. I'm trying to concentrate on carrying shingles in a damn light tower. So give me 1 second. Holy crap. This sucks. All right, we're almost there, guys. Almost there. All right. Dude, this sucks.
All right.
Hopefully there's 4 there. Oh, yeah. See? I'm successful. Let's go. All right, so you guys can kind of see the layout here. All right, Josh said I'm still waiting for Pops to come home with milk. No. That guy, he'd come home with a Bible, so he ain't coming home with no milk. All right, let's watch the thing spray. Paint, get to the chopper. Exactly. Nick says, you know what's up? Your mom. No. Boom. What's up? Max says, try going. Nah, dude, I don't do that stuff. Sorry, man. Come Fast says, goes to show what can be accomplished with a family unit and a little hard work. Well, it's the four brothers working together. My dad is a reverend. So, there's that. You know what I'm saying? We got to make sure these things right here are perfectly down. Beautiful. Stomp it out. There we go. We have a light tower, but we forgot it. One of the big diesel ones. We were using it on stream the other day, so. Amen, Reverend, right? Swart says, I was raised in this work and I'm married to a 5-star. So, wait, hold on a second. I'm giving you guys a terrible POV. I'm sorry. There we go. That's a little bit better. So I want to see how you guys do your work, but y'all do great job because bless and stick together, family over everything. Exactly. I agree with you, Stuart. Quite a bit. All right. Look at this guy. We call him he's the crack master. He's our crack sealer and our painter and our seal coater. He does a little bit of everything. All right, I think I'm gonna have to move this light a little bit for him. Looks like we're gonna start with this line here. All right, guys, this is gonna go down beautifully. Good night, Stuart. You sleep well, my friend. Didn't have too many nightmares, all right? Oh, there's a little baby one right there. I didn't even see that one, dude. No. Good eye. You guys can just see how bumpy this asphalt is. Dude. Oh, it's the bump in the dust. What do you guys think so far? That's pretty cool, huh? Guys, look how bumpy, chat. Look how bumpy that is. Holy crap. And there's nothing we can do about that either. That's just how it is. We literally, they need all this, which is, it's quite a large parking lot. They need all this to be absolutely torn up and have new asphalt put in. Because they wanted us to give them a bid, but we refused to because I will not have my name on shit asphalt. Excuse my French. Dude, that, it almost looks cartoonish. But doesn't it, guys? Chat, does that look a little bit cartoonish? It's like, woo, woo. Drunk driving from Ryan. No, man, I'm working. Absolutely not. Come Fast says, damn, that's bumpy as fuck, dude. It's so bumpy. Like, you don't even realize how bumpy it is until you start spraying lines. And then, dude, it's like, Cut says, surprised you can even put down straight lines on that. Well, yeah, you can, you know. Everything's possible with the right mindset. So they better be happy with it because there ain't shit we could do about it, you know. Come Fast. Wait, Jonathan. What's up, Jonathan? I'm Jonathan too. Nice to meet you. Says, sup, bro? New to the chat. Well, dude, we're out here. We're spraying lines for the hospital here in Baker City, Oregon. And we're trying to get as short as possible, but it's bumpier than shit. So out in the front, we have more lines to do. We just, Friday, Saturday, and Sunday, we crack sealed, seal coated line stripes. So this right here is a asphalt maintenance company channel. 5-star said they'll be happy with it once you get it all done. You be able to tell. Well, I don't know if they could, but I but I do just because I've been doing this forever. You know what I'm saying, bubs? Bradley says hi. Hi, Bradley. Jonathan said, nice, bro. You can't get straighter than that. You can't get straighter than that. Well, if the asphalt was good, then you couldn't. But, like, chat, look at that. See, this one right here is going to be a good line. Well, you can still see how bumpy it is because it goes in and out. That just means, yeah, nothing we could do about that. Come Fast says, going to trip a lot with unsuspecting old people, all right? Sean says, the wiggle, WTF. Bro, it's wiggling. I thought I was drunk. Shut. Nah, bro. This is what happens when you don't get your fucking asphalt maintained at least 2 times a year. And then they want to have us come in and make it look right. Because we refuse to give them a bid for this section of the parking lot because of how bad it was. We're not going to crack seal and seal coat this asphalt like it's garbage. We did the front. If you stay on here, you'll be able to see it, my friend. 5-star said, it comes waves. It got some waves in it. Yeah, look at the frickin'. Here, chat. I want to show you the. Look how curvy that is. It's like a damn mountain right there. Okay, guys. Well, that's kind of a cool POV though. Grossa says, I'm starting of thinking a striping business. Is it worth it? Just asking. Striping by itself, no. If you incorporate crack sealing and seal coat in it, yes. Sean said, all jokes aside, the asphalt looks uneven. Bro, that's what I've been fucking saying. It's uneven as shit, okay? I've been fucking saying it. Thanks for the likes, by the way, guys. Jonathan said, just double tap and like, share, subscribe. Support you, bro. Well, thanks, Jonathan. I appreciate that. Sean said, asphalt got them hips. LOL. Exactly, bro. It got them hip. I'm surprised not some of you guys aren't turned on by it, you know? Classic Car Guy said, how much are you getting paid for this job tonight? So we did a parking lot in the front, crack sealing, seal coating, line striping, and I won't be able to tell you that, my friend. I'm sorry. But we make about 16 cents an hour. This is sunken asphalt. Bro, it's so bad, Anonymous. 5-star said, it's because of the heat of the ground moving in heavy vehicles with the heat. Yes. So, whoa. See how bumpy that one is, boys? So that it is. So it's the heat, it's the cold. So what happens is, especially over here in Oregon, we'll get about 15 below zero. And if they do not have their asphalt maintained on a regular basis, they get cracks in it as such. And they fill full of water. And then the water gets in there. And you know, as all you guys know, water expands when it's cold, and it makes the cracks bigger and bigger and bigger. And then pretty soon you end up with cracks that look like that. Then you have assholes come in and they try to put pavement over top of it, and they do a shitty job. So welcome to my life. And then I got to tell clients, being like, hey, we cannot work on asphalt that's garbage. But the front looks pretty damn good. LOL from R4. It says 15 below zero. It does appear in Baker City. It's colder than shit, but not right now. No, it's not. We're about 60 degrees right now. It's not that cold here, thankfully. We would not be doing this if it was 15 below zero. Comfort says, why do you refuse a job? Are there too many cracks to fill on this section, or would it look like complete shit? It would look like complete shit. Like, as you can tell, here, see all that right there? That's a whole pile of dirt. This entire section right here is about 1/4 of an inch taller. There's alligator cracks and potholes all over it, and we can't have our name on asphalt that looks like shit. Oh, let me move this for him. There we go. So the only thing we're doing in this back parking lot is striping this crosshatch. That's it. All right, we're gonna take this thing, put it right there for him, so we get a nice crispy line. No? Okay. I guess we're not, guys. See, chat, he's trying to tell me what to do. Should I tell him to shut the fuck up or what? 16 cents an hour? Yes, sir. I'm from Clackamas, Oregon City. No way, dude. That's wild. Yeah, that is, what, 4 hours from us, I think? This happens to poorly packed, pre-worked, poor drainage. I've done asphalt and concrete. Anonymous, you're 100% correct. Ken, look, dude. He said, then why don't you take a blower and blow off the loose dirt off the asphalt before you start striping? So with this one right here, it gets blown off. The striper blows it off beforehand. So it blows 90% of the 95, 99% of the dirt off beforehand. So there's really nothing to worry about there. Do you want to shingle over there? No? Okay. Oh, wow, guys. Chat, look at that crack. That is wild. Most people would take money and run. You're 100% come fast. About 4 or 5, I think. What do you mean by that? Years? No. From 5-star. Come fast says they did at Ken. Can I call the hospital and just tell them to do a wire transfer to me? No. Don't harass these good people. What do you guys think? I mean, for the condition of the asphalt and etc. I mean, you can definitely see the wave in the asphalt after it's all done. Swart says, Shane says, damn, homeboy, cooking with striping painting thingy.
Dude, that it's like...
Dude, why did we agree to do this section?
Oh, I think we gave it to him for free.
We gave it to him for free?
Yeah.
All right, guys, we gave it to him for free, I guess.
Yeah.
And it just... Yeah, it's done, you know.
It's too bad. It's just rocking everywhere.
Yeah, they were asking why we just didn't seal this and run. It looks good for the condition of the asphalt. It looks great on camera.
It does look great.
It looks cartoonish on camera.
It looks like
That's wild.
I
know. Oh, like the, yeah, we're hypnotizing you. Ooh. Sean says, while that machine blows the dust off, cool. Thanks, pal.
There was no dust. That's the paint.
That's the paint going woof. All right. We'll come get these later. I don't want to carry them all the way back.
Ask Chad if I should just paint a solid white line all over back.
Hey, chat, did you hear what he said? That would be pretty funny, though. Paving said, it looks good. She tries to get a wire transfer for the job. You guys... done is what sounds like. No, we're not done yet. We still have the front. We have about, how many line stripes do we have? We have yellow to do, and that's a lot. Maybe 200 of them. Bendo said, I must have missed something in the stream. I still can't believe you make a living off 16 cents an hour. I'm still thinking what it would actually be. So when I was a kid, I was mocking the poor Africans about making so little money, and then a genie popped out and he cursed me with only making 16 cents for the rest of my life. So no matter what I do or try to do, I only make 16 cents an hour. Larry says, shut up. Leroy says, shut up. Hey, Larry. What's up, dude? I can appreciate the enthusiasm. Thank you for your negative onlook. Come fast says a bunch of people in wheelchairs must have fallen there. Exactly, guys. Laughing my ass off. See, guys, look at this pothole. Like, no. Redo your asphalt. Maybe next year, you know, when we start paving, we'll come back here and redo all of it for him. It's working. I'm still watching, says Nick. Thanks, pal. Come fast says, laughing my ass off. Steve said, looks great. Since you don't make money on back section, it would be perfect place to paint a wiener for the boys in chat. Yeah, until the old Christian lady comes to the hospital to get her hip checked, then she sees a huge wiener, and I don't think they'd be too appreciative of that in a government building. Wait, this isn't a government building, it's a hospital. See, Chris Cotton said, just got here. I'm an ADA specialist and consultant. I'm going to judge the line work. Any crack over 3/8 isn't complete, and you can use that for sales. 3/8 isn't complete, and you can use that for sales. All right. Well, if you're an ADA specialist, here pretty soon I'll show you the ADAs that we...
You're saying the ADA has to have the axle?
Oh, the ADA doesn't mean... I mean, if there's cracks, you crack seal the ADA.
Is it legally have to be cracks?
What do you mean by that?
ADAs. The handicap area, do they legally have to be cracks?
I don't think so.
That's what he's saying.
They legally have to or can't be?
Legally have to be cracks.
Oh.
That's what it sounds like.
No, that's retarded. If there's not a crack, you don't crack seal them. If there's cracks, then you do crack seal them. Oh, yeah. Oh, that's what you're saying. Okay, I got you, pal. Yo, calm your tits, pal. Depends on if it's a walkway, says Chris Cotton. No one gets hurt from Come Fast. 5-star said, a hot rubber is going to expand. The hot rubber is going to expand? What do you mean by that? All right, so I think it's time for us. Ouch. What's that on the ground there? We got a spot, boys. We have to discover what the spot is. Yes, it was. It was parked there pointing that way. Chris said, even a hole in concrete is considered non-compliant on an overall path. Dude, I'm gonna use that for advertising, Chris. That's a good idea. How old are you guys? 64, 65, 45, and I'm 58. These guys always are trying to make me do something. And I'm just sitting here trying to show you guys what we do for a living. And these ass wipes. All right. Ben said, you're screwed forever on 16 cents. Don't do a seg work. Stay strong, my guy. Thanks, pal. That genie was pretty mean to me, huh? Chris says, nice equipment, though. How many do you got? We have 2 stripers. We have our old striper and our new striper. We have 2 crack sealers and 2 seal coat trailers and about 25 trucks. Chris said, no. It is so if you have a path that you're already working on. If you want to make compliant, you have to make lots of money. You notice a lot of cracks and there's a path of entry right there. Free money. Well, yes. Yes. I don't know about free money, but yeah, you always have to work for money, you know what I mean? Can you hurry up? Matt, chat's telling you to hurry up. Chat's telling you to hurry up, Matt. Hurry up. What? Hold on. Chat, they're always trying to make me do something. White Clay says, do you guys know who Joe Doraz is? No idea who that is. No idea. All I know is there's a line here and I can't snort it. No, I'm joking. I should not have said that. I got Matt, are you going to snap this one and that one? Okay. I got to snap 2 lines and then we go back to striping. Ready? Philip? Matt? All right, guys. Bam. Right on the frickin' money, my guys. He enjoys Yeos? What's Yeos? What is your favorite drugs? No. We're not going to talk about that. It's not, YouTube is very mad when we do that. Come Fast says, snow. No, I hate the snow, my guy. Snow sucks. I'm thinking about going to winter over in a warmer state. You know what I'm saying? Oh, you got something leaking there, pal. What do we got leaking? Where's that even coming from, dude? What do you think? The lines got you wanting... No. JK says California boy. Hell no. This is a Christian channel, guys. Yes. This is a Christian channel, guys. Absolutely. Come to Florida. Dude, honestly, I kind of want to. In the wintertime, go down there and just hang out, you know. I'm going to have to find some bubs over in Florida. Your AC is on? Okay. Looks like it's just the AC leaking, fellas. All right, and then next we're going to show you how to transfer from white paint over to yellow paint. And then we have, bam, all these right here to stripe. And then we have to stripe here, over there, and over there. But all those right there are done. And then we have to stripe the lines for the ADAs. But other than that, we are getting there. And Bill right here, the master liner, he's going to show you guys how to do it. Huh? How many what? 100.
That one
You good? Oh, that's right. So,
but the asphalt still is bumping up like this.
yeah, so this right here is, well, it's a little bit bumpy right down there.
Asphalt goes up like that.
So you guys can kind of see the divot right there. So it kind of goes up and down. But besides that, because that crack is very, very long, and it's a very cracky asphalt, we'll turn the AC off, they say. So that was smart. Alan says hi. What's up, dude?
So the AC's on, but the heater's at full blast.
Swartz said he needs a line. Line. Bill, should we go snort the line? No. That's a fat line, wouldn't y'all say? JK says, why do most of you country boys hate California so much? The reason we hate California so much, I'll be honest with you, is that. And, dude, there's just too many rules, regulations. You can't roll coal. You know, you get pulled over for nothing. That's why. Watching from Florida, says Alan. Well, Alan, we're going to go down. I like Florida, except for the humidity and those little worms that eat up into your feet. This guy from Florida, he was telling me that after he had a hurricane down there, they had these little worms come out of the ground that would start eating away your feet. No, not chiggers. Chiggers just burrow under the skin and they're little. These are actual worms that go eat their way through your feet. Back me up, Alan. Do any of you guys dip? So, I used to back in the day, but now I got addicted to these zinnies right here. Got the little metal case right there. That's what happens when you spend over $100 on zinnies. They give you a free case, a free metal case. What's up, Kay? Steve says, call me Floridian. You're not wrong. So Philip and I were having Philip and I were having a discussion. 2028 comes along. It's JD Vance versus Gavin Newsom. Who are you voting for? Gavin Newsom, hands down. Hands down, dude. Hands down. They're called hookworms. Yes, Alan knows what I'm talking about. Yeah. And they go, and like, if you don't remove them, then you're screwed. JK said, I can agree with that, but the weather is amazing and there are a lot to do. Exactly, dude. Zen is sin. No, it's not. Zen is not a sin. Zenny ain't a sinny. What are you talking about? Watching from Spain, says Andrew. What's up, dude? Lucky says, what are Zens? So Zens are 3, 6, 9 milligram caffeine pouches. 150, yes. And if you go over to Sweden, they sell 150. California does have a lot of laws with paving and seal coating, a lot of different licensings. You have to have Ohio is kind of the same way. My son has stopped by the DOT 3 times. No way, dude. That's wild. We have not been stopped by the DOT here once. Don't jinx us. Newsom, huh? No way. So I am conservative. I love Trump, but I will not vote for a man that married a Jeet. So, 5-star said, just for bullcrap with his dump truck and got $800 worth of fines for not having his stuff strapped down and his paver and skid right. That is so wrong. Just taking money from the little man. That pisses me off. But JK, I just can't vote for a man that married a Jeep, so. He's a fraud. Like, Guys, hear me out. We are also addicted to Zens. Hell yeah. Here's the deal, JK, is 5 years ago, J.D. Vance hated Donald Trump, wrote a book against Donald Trump, said that Obama was amazing, and the only reason that conservatives didn't like him was because he was the wrong color. That's why. Anders said, we also are addicted to Zens. Yeah. Steve said, stuff will start giving you anxiety and heart pulsation, bro. Get off of Zens. No, it doesn't.
It actually makes me think. Like, I usually can't count to 2, but when I take a Zen, I can count to
3. Exactly. JK said, haha, that's Trump's man, though. He didn't like Trump, though. I feel like he's a fraud, man. I just cannot get behind him. Dude, I just can't, you know. Even though Gavin is, I don't like him either, but at least he's not a... J.D. Vance said that he's so disappointed with the Americans that he married as far away from his culture as he could. So if he becomes president and he's disgusted with his own people, how are we going to elect a man that says he's disgusted with the Americans? And bring in a bunch of Jeeps. Whoa. Damn it. All right, guys. It's time for another battery. We have another battery, don't we? Bill? All right. Oh, the little one. We got a little battery here, guys. Well, I think what we're going to do is we're going to let this thing run completely out, and then we're going to put this little one in. Gavin is a major liberal. I know he is, but I would rather vote for a man at least married and, like, believes in his own people. That. Believe me, I don't like a liberal as much as the next guy, but at least he never said he hates Americans. You know? Josh says, dude, what time is it for you boys? It seems like I've been watching you for 48 hours now. Dude, it is midnight 30. It is midnight 30. We have gone nonstop for the entire month. Hello from Yison. Yison? Interesting. With a heart. What, do you have a crush on my man over here? That's a bit sus, my friend. But right now, we're getting the tip cleaned out here. We're going to be swapping white for yellow so we can finish striping the parking lot. JK said, DeWalt, Milwaukee, or Makita. DeWalt, dude, all day long. See, DeWalt light, bam. We have all DeWalt, and then my other brother, another DeWalt over there. My other brother, he buys I think it's a Hercules or something like that. He likes it just because it's cheap. He almost got sprayed in the face. Chat, he almost got sprayed in the face. He just doesn't want to admit it. That's wild. JK said, I see that, LOL, right? Bam, DeWalt apart. We even get DeWalt chalk, okay? Oh, crap. The DeWalt light's dying. Chat, we're going to have to put this bad boy in them pretty soon. All right, might as well do the swap. And hopefully that... All right, let's do the swap for this bad boy. Problem is, this thing is tiny. Like, I don't even know if we'll get an hour out of this bad boy. Hey, Bill, how long do you think it's going to take you to stripe all this? Think in an hour? Oh, that one's already dead. Well, boys, it's not looking good for us. Comfast said you will secretly buy Roybe tools, right? What? All right, chat. Oh, it looks like what happens to me after Taco Bell.
No, it's cottage cheese.
Oh, it's cottage cheese, boys. Harbor Freight. Dude, I love Harbor Freight. What are you talking about? Okay, chat. Here's the deal about Harbor Freight. You go over to Harbor Freight, you can buy a cheap tool, right? You can get the forever warranty on it, where in 5 years it breaks, you just bring it back and get a new one. That is better than any Snap-on, okay? Just saying, you can just get a new tool whenever it breaks. You know, why not? That Harbor Freight brand, right, Hercules. Yes, that one. You're right, Josh. JK said, after a night in TJ? I'm not sure what you mean by that, JK. JK said cottage cheese. Yes. What's up, Marble? How you doing, buddy? We're just out here hustling away at midnight 30 here in Baker City, Oregon. I make sure I tell you guys before you frickin' ask me. I've probably had 10,000 questions about where you at. So I just, every time I see somebody pop up, I'm like, yeah, Tijuana. Isn't that where all the lady boys are? Oh, it's Taiwan. Or Thailand, yes. Why are there so many countries started with T? That's weird. 5-star said, and that's the truth. Anything that breaks at Harbor Freight, we'll replace it. Exactly. It's like, chat, it's not even worth really to get it on clearance. Because if you get it on clearance, I don't think you can replace it. And the warranty doesn't cost any money either. JK laughing emojis. Josh laughing like a little SpongeBob, like a green SpongeBob. Like I've seen you guys send that in, and I have no idea what that is. It's like a 6 SpongeBob, I think. Damn it. That damn light. All right, chat. We're gonna follow this guy and see where he's going. Oh, looks like these guys got this layout almost completely done. Then after they do that, they have to snap the lines for the ADA over there. And then we probably have, let's see, 2, 4, 6, 8, 10, 12, 14, 16, 18, 20, 22 parking spots just right here in this middle section. Well, Matt, what do you think? Our DeWalt battery is going dead. So that's never good. And Bangkok, exactly. Lucky with the more 6 SpongeBob emojis. I don't even know what you got. Hey, thanks for the likes, guys, by the way. So this right here, he's known as Philip the Transvestite. He dresses up on Saturday night. If you guys went on the live Saturday night, he came here with a dress and makeup. Feet Finders, sweatyfeetfinders.com, all thumbs. Matt is cook for chat. He's just grumpy, chat. Not really sure what to do with this guy. He's constantly grumpy. Look at so we saved him from the Taliban. He was born in Pakistan. Hey, see, this guy's just pissed that he lost his 40 grand. So chat, roast him, please. If you guys roast this guy, I'm gonna come back to him. 5-star said, hope Leslie Chow doesn't find him. Who's Leslie Chow? Does that make sense to anybody? See, Matt's still pissy over there. I don't think he had enough sleep. All you have to do is just go to bed. It's not that difficult. All right, chat, what do you think of this truck right here? This is the 12 valve with methanol injection, 6-speed manual with a 12 valve in it. Inline 6. That's our little workhorse, except we keep dumping thousands and thousands and thousands. We probably have 50 grand into a fucking 28-year-old truck. Hello, Akbar. Exactly, JK. Yeah, from Lucky. Josh says, sick. I mean, it does look pretty damn good. I'll give him that, you know. The Dodges look good. I'm more of a Ford fan, you know. But, oh, like this guy's so Cummins diehard. He has the damn, the Cummins generator on here. This thing alone costs $1,000. What are you looking for? Chat wants to know what you're doing. It even has a remote start on it.
Oh, yeah.
That's pretty dope, isn't it, chat? Oh.
Yeah, I got it.
All right. The damn truck was rolling, fellas. Look at it go. We almost got ran over here. JK said, heard a lot of that in Iraq. LOL, right? 50K. Dude, right, Tigers? Hey, what's up, dude? It's good to see you on here again. Cummins all day. Yes, sir, Cummins is a good engine. 5-star said. And then STU said, what do you mean? I shot my load and your load hit the floor. What are you talking about, 5-star? Cumbus says, damn, Bill forgot to put it in a park. Dude, there ain't no park in this damn thing. I said it's a 6-speed manual. There ain't no park in this, okay? Alan said Dodgers are messed up Fords. Dodgers are messed up Fords. That's what one of the guys said. Don't even get him started on that, chat. He's not. Why would I have your phone? This guy thinking I took his phone from him? Don't you guys see the pigment on my skin? Just saying. Comfast says, damn, son. 6-speed. Yes, sir. Bill, what transmission do you have in that? MV5600. In a 97. The movie Hangover, when they go to... Yes, great movie. I've seen all of them. What's up, Bill? Yes, sir. Tiger said, Cord, you guys are rare. Hard workers. Thanks, pal. Josh said, sick laughing SpongeBob is. What kind of truck is that, David? That is a 1997 Dodge Ram 3500 with a 12-valve Cummins in it. Inline 6. Comvex says, ain't no gay torque converters in that truck. Exactly, my guy. All right, we got to make sure. So this right here, guys, look how nasty that is. Well, that's why we have to have the little filter on there, or that thing will fill. It will shoot it out and get our tip clogged. Ew, dude, what the hell? You guys seeing that? It looks like that European cheese. Boris says, what types of bees produce milk? Boobies. That's so funny, dude. Just clean it out with your finger. Thanks for the likes, guys. Yeah, what really sucks, which is kind of a nuisance, but, you know, the client pays us decent money to do it, is I hate it when they want us to change between colors. Like yellow, we've done yellow, white, and red for like fire lanes and whatnot. And I kid you not, dude, it sucks. It sucks to change between paint colors. What state are y'all in? We are in Oregon, Eastern Oregon. Do not get that confused with Portland, Oregon, because we have nothing to do with those guys. Tiger says, let's change that filter or cleaner's worse. We just clean it out. I mean, it's fine, you know. Well, we'll probably get a new filter for it every year. That's actually not a bad idea, Bill. If we get 2 filters, when we change paint, get 2 or 3 of them, and throw the other one in a bucket of acetone. Exactly. I'm gonna buy 2 more machines. For a second, I thought you were on a boat. What do you mean by that, Abel? That's wild. We're on a parking lot, my guy. There's a truck right there. We're crab fishing out here, okay? Confess is time to buy 2x more $36,000 machines for red and yellow. Confess it's time to buy 3 times more $36,000 machines for red and yellow. Yes, we can afford it. As long as we keep buying our own, as long as we keep driving our old pickups, okay? JK said, H is legal in Portland. That's how mad it is. So it was legal. There was a thing called a drug wagon. I don't know if y'all saw that on Instagram or not, but it's pretty wild. How's your hands doing? Are you cold? I bet they are freezing. No, they shut it down because of how bad it is. Hunted Coyote said, you guys taggers? What are you talking about? I don't get that. Tiger said, yeah, and I don't stop the work. One filter is cleaning, then the other one is working. Exactly. I like that. I think we're going to do that. Swart said, y'all know y'all are high as hell, laughing my ass off. No, we're not. Oh, that's part cleaner. He's using part cleaners to clean out a paint filter.
Snapping lines. Everything's marked, you gotta snap lines.
No, they sober. Exactly. Kay said, wait. Have you ever been to Lakeview, Oregon? Asked David. Bill, you been to Lakeview? I feel like I recognize that name from somewhere. I think so. JK said, damn, that's good that they stopped that, right? He's trying to hit the pint can. Exactly. Big T, what's up, dude? Says, how many jobs have y'all done this year? Dude, I don't know. 100? A lot. Comfat says, you think a bunch of junkies would work for 16 cents an hour? Hey. Sword says, LOL. Comfat says, only the true nut job would work this hard. Exactly. Or somebody that wants to make something. Yeah. Tiger says, can you use water or not? Hot water, yes. What? And Matt's leaving, isn't he? You need my help with that?
Yeah.
Damn it. We're going to lose all the... 108. Swart says, give him something to get him feeling good about warm. Well, dude, we don't drink on the job, so no wine out here, all right? All right, guys, we're going to get some light over there, then we're going to chalk a few lines. We only have right here in the middle to chalk, right, Philip?
Over there, and the whole...
How long is Matt going to be gone for? Oh, my gosh. All right, chat. Looks like we're going to be out here for a while. Tiger said, what's the issue? Well, one of our guys took off, and now cameraman here has to help with working, and cameraman does not want to work. You know what I'm saying? 5-star said, how much is these junkie sit all winter, ain't got nothing to worry about, pay no bills, take plenty of nice winter vacations. Exactly. We might go over to Europe. So, I don't know. Either do that or buy a Ferrari. I don't know. Let's buy a Porsche GT. I think it'd be pretty cool. Yo, where's the lines at? Where's the Matt's deals? Oh yeah, Billy, if you help us, we'll go so quick. Hell yeah. All right. We got another guy here. This is going to go so quick. You all won't even know what hit you. Okay, chat, that one guy took off. He ran out. Hey. No. Who owns the company? All four of us own the company. Grumpy Man left? Yeah, but he'll be back. Oh, chat, I guess they're doing it by themselves. This guy over here is a G. So there are four brothers that work together. You ain't ever seen a Ferrari. Oh, yes, I have. The other day I did. Yeah, cameraman needs to record and explain and read chat. Exactly, Tigers. Thanks for backing me up. So it says, yes. Respect, bro. Respect to you too, bro. Can you see it, Bill? Here, take my light. Hold on. There you go. All right, chat. Oh, yeah. See? Bam. So this guy over here, he's kind of grumpy too. So, hey, Bill, you might have to redo this one. There's a dip right here. All right, chat, look at that. Yes, sir. All right, and a Vette and street bikes from Ban. Stuart says, 5-star, taking up for you guys hard. Hell yeah. Victor says, currently 8:40 in Europe. What time are you at? We are at 12:44, and I'll see you this summer, my friend. 5-star says, yeah, the other guy commenting about 4 junkies out here in the parking lot for not making money. That's why I said making plenty of money all summer, working all night. It doesn't matter, no worries. Yeah, you know how it is, dude. But a Pugani, I've never seen a Pugani Tiger. That's wild. 5-star said, I would rather be working all summer, even in the night, than having to be out winter working. Dude, I've worked winters over at a rock quarry. Bro, 100, it was 20 below. That sucked. I kid you not, chat. That was terrible. Swart says, give Mr. Grumpy some... No. No. Roz said, not y'all slaving out the old Toyota. That's commercial. Exactly. Kay said, it's 12:45 here. Hey, you're the same time as me here, dude. Ben said, I have a family that's state trooper over there. I'm sending them up there to check you out. All right, dude. I'll pass any piss test. Ford Ranger? Nah, bro. This is a 94 F-150 with the inline 6300. This thing right here, dude, I love it. It is an awesome vehicle. Kid you not, chat. LOL from Swart. Steve said, just sub. Thanks for reading my dumb comments, bro. Good work, guys. Hey, Steve, hell yeah. I'll see you on the flip side, I guess, if you're taking off. 3:46 a.m. Michael, what are you doing up, my dude? Go to sleep. Holy crap. Corey says, what's up, brother? Oh, nothing much. We're just out here. Yeah, right here. The Phillips side isn't that good. Here, guys, I'll just snap it right here in the middle. You ready? Yeah. I think that's good. Just getting up. Got to be at work at 4. Holy crap, dude. That would suck. We're going to be working till 4 a.m. 5-star said, I would like to see him try to come give you a piss test for being a contractor. Yeah, that would not happen. I got you, bro. Working at a hospital. He'd probably lose his job if he even doing something. Yeah. I'm getting beat up. Help me. Ras said, if the crew hated life, tell them it beats county jail. Oh. Was I supposed to hold that? Oh, okay. I'm gonna get beat up. Help from RYT. Well, dude, you probably deserve something if you're getting beat up and you need to work out. So that's all you're doing. You know what I'm saying? If you get beat up, it's your own damn fault for being a puss and not training. Bill, do you want me to snap? It's gonna be a bitch on this side. Hold on. Oh no, that's good. That's good. I think it's good enough for you guys. Ben said, not a piss check to see him and you guys are on the channel. Yeah, that's not going to happen. Michael said, it's rough, 4 a.m. to 6:45 p.m. Well, technically 7 p.m. Dude, I know exactly what you're talking about. We work for ourselves and we work until the job is done. So we have a lot of early mornings and late nights. There's Phil's phone chat. Should I just... No. Always be a douche. Michael says, yeah, man, glad to see y'all working hard. Hey, Michael, you too, man. You stay safe at work, man. That's wild. What do you do? With something like that, it almost sounds like you do the construction or factory work. We just do crack sealing, seal coating, and line striping. That's our passion. DOT said, first time, what is it that y'all are doing? We are doing the layout for line striping. You stick around and you're gonna see it. This guy right here, he's our sprayer. Ben said, sending Trooper Hall over there. Alrighty. Michael said, I work at a factory building gates for Tractor Supply and other major retail. Oh, that's wild, dude. Hell yeah. We have one. Philip used to do that back in the day, many years ago. Okay. From New, Tiger says, need glow wit flashlight sticks so you can use both hands freely. We just need to get damn headlights. I mean, literally, every single day we work until dark. Normally we bring a light tower with us, but didn't work out today. Alan said, work hard and get the money. Hell yeah, brother. That's how you do it, you know. That's literally what you have to do. Work your ass off and it'll always pay off. 16 cents an hour for us. Ben said, wanna see you both on the channel. What do you mean by that? You're gonna need to expand on that, okay? Michael says, sounds like some good old country boys making that money. Hey, Trying our best. You know how it is, Bubs. You know how it is exactly, dude. Hey, chat, this guy right here, he's a new grumpy man. Our other grumpy man left, and he's a new grumpy man.
Shut up.
Exactly, chat. Did you see that? Banish says, my cousin the trooper is coming over. Well, all I know is this right here is private property, so there's nothing that he could do about him. We take over private property once we have a signed contract. GTM, get that money. Exactly, dude. 16 cents an hour. Pretty wild, huh? All right, chat. It's time to do... Thanks, pal. Are you painting or are we doing that layout over there? All right, chat. We got one more. Oh, looks like they already have... Oh, he turned that off, thankfully. He got this crosshatch done. Oh, no, he only has... He doesn't have the center crosshatch done, though. Oh, that's annoying, chat. I hate that. But it is what it is. Banish just to say hi. All right. Dude, I'm always respectful, you know? I'm not as much of a douche as people think, you know? Here, is that right, Philip? Hell yeah. Michael says, LOL, new grumpy man. What's up, grumpy man? Michael says, what's up, grump?
Shut up, Michael.
See, guys, here's the deal. So, do you know how the Grinch stole Christmas, right? This guy steals the vibe out of every single asphalt job we do. That's just how it is. Seal coating, LOL. Hustling up a stripe job. Hell yeah. Beer gun boomer. Bro, boomers suck. No, I'm joking. Hey, we make our money off of boomers. They complain the whole way, but we still make the money, you know? Tell the trooper to give you a spotlight, but exactly, that would be a good idea, JK. We'll just have him roll up. You know the funny thing, JK, is JK's my initials, Jonathan Klein. That's actually funny. Michael said, LOL, Vibe Robber. I think your new nickname's gonna be the Vibe Thief. See? The Vibe Thief. Tiger says, 3,771 ounce of gold today. No shit, dude. Would it go up since yesterday or what? Vibe Robber, I mean. I know what you meant, Michael. I'm retarded. I can read words that are spelt wrong, so. I think Bill's getting warmed up in the truck, so. I ain't too sure what the deal is. All I have to do is do the layout for this one right here. And then we got the layout over for the ADAs. And then literally, guys, chat, this crosshatch is so massive from there to there. And then there's there's words on here that say loading and offloading and loading only. And so we don't have that stencil. It's not a popular stencil that people have us do. So we have to custom make it. Beer said, I have done that back in the 90s. CO2 powered spray rug. What do you mean CO2 powered spray rug? I've never heard of that one. That's interesting. Michael said, I bet he sold the tape, right? Exactly. That's what I'm talking about. Michael said, laughing my ass off. Vibe Thief. Gonna get you some bumper sticker. Put it on his hoodie or bumper. I should make him a hoodie. Just custom. I'll just do it. Vibe Thief LLC. What do you guys think? Chat, what do you think? Vibe Thief LLC. Philip, chat wants me to get you a sweater that says Vibe Thief LLC. Little prick. No, I bet he sold the tape. Tiger says, Yelp up 18 bucks from yesterday to today. That's wild. Alan said, when did the trooper come up getting for trespassing? Exactly. Fabio says hi. Hi, Fabio. Maybe if you turn it down to the lowest setting, it might last a little bit longer. What do you think?
Oh, it's already dead.
Ah, darn it. But we got the little Cummins generator over there cranking away, trying to charge those batteries. So we should be back into the biz here pretty soon. Because in order to stripe, we need light. You know, I know it has a pretty cool little, it has a little headlight on the front of the striper, but still. Michael says, gotta haggle a new guy and a little it like a rite of pass. Oh, 100%. Boomer says CO2 cylinder, like for a soda fountain, provided the spray pressure, noise, ordinance at night, prevents using a gas engine press. Dude, no way. That's actually low-key cool. Yeah, I don't even think those are on the market anymore. I don't believe. Never seen them. At least Seal Masters, they don't sell them. That's who we go through. 5-star said, he's probably hitting... No. No. We don't do that. Oh, dude, right? About the other girl? Dude, that was wild. Like, and the trooper didn't even, like... He was just like, the girl was like, hey, you want to do it? And he was like, okay. Like, that quick. I blew my mind. There was no hesitation when it came to that man. Need a lightsaber? That's what's up. Wow, you guys do work some hours and no glow-in-the-dark chalk. Yeah, dude. Exactly. That would be dope, though. You know what I'm saying? That would be so dope. Need a lightsaber? Exactly, JK. Michael says, man, I gave you a sub wish. Could watch longer. Gotta punch that clock, man. Be safe, brother. Hey, you too, man. It's a wild world out there, so you stay safe, all right? JK says NOFX. What does that mean, Philip?
No idea.
5-star said, then resign the next day or get fired. I can't remember, right? IB said, steals candy from little children. They say you steal candy from little children. I mean, I want to put it past him, you know?
They sell candy from me.
Yeah, little children stole candy from him. He steals candy from the children, then charges them interest on their candy.
No, I steal from old people.
Exactly. Beer says, pumping fuel late nights trucker now. That's what's up, dude. I mean, it sounds like a very, what word am I looking for? It would get boring after a while. You know what I'm saying? O'Connor says, coolest job in the world, though. Thanks, pal. JK said, no FX. Dude, you're going to have to let me know what that means. I have no idea what that means, okay? Oh, no. Oh. Why don't you just tell me that? No effing way. Is that what it means? See, I'm a little bit slow. Okay, guys? That's just how it is, chat. Bam. Look how good that looks, guys. I think this crosshatch is going to look amazing because this asphalt here is a little bit newer than the asphalt in the back. The asphalt in the back was just garbage. Like, when the asphalt looks halfway decent, we'll go ahead and do it. Thanks for the likes, guys. O'Connor says, you work while others sleep, and while others work, you off? Dude, we work when they sleep, we work when they work, we work when they eat, and we work when they drink, and they work, and we even work 4th of July and everything, dude. We'll spend like an hour with the fam and then on to work. There ain't no downtime when it comes to the asphalt business in the summertime. Our downtime is in the winter, so I can spend Christmas with the fam, and that's about the only vacation that we spend. Sorry, chat. I know those truck lights are just blinding the shit out of you. Daniel says, G is running. Yes, sir. JK says Alex Jones. Dude, Alex Jones, he is a funny guy. He's a funny guy. I haven't watched Alex Jones for many, many years, though. The frogs are gay. I mean, he's not wrong on a lot of topics, though, so can't hate the man for that. He's been right a lot. All right, chat, we're getting the truck into position. So at least we can have some light. We got to let them DeWalt light, DeWalt charge. We got a little charging station right over there. So that's the plan, guys. At least right here, I can at least point the camera away from the headlights so you guys don't get blinded while you're sitting in your bed. You know, that's always the worst. There we go, chat. We're talking about a good POV. 5 stars said, if not, who's going to do it? Exactly. Bad religion? What's a bad religion, my friend? I mean, Mormonism is pretty rough. From Ocean, America's Bold, UKC. That's a bad religion name right there, my guy. Thanks for the likes, by the way, guys. Yeah, sir says hi. Hi. And then we have Maz says hi. Hi. Hey, Bill, we have one. Is that one right there? One or no? What? That's not one? Okay. Hey, chat said cameraman should not be working, okay? Just saying. Camera on film says, yo, what's up, dude? Thanks for the likes, by the way, guys. It keeps these guys encouraged. And Mr. Vibe Thief over there, you know. I liked your video. Thanks, pal. Thanks, Yazzer Sobahai. That's a very interesting name, my guy. Very interesting name. See, over there, chat, Bill is hustling away. Said cameraman must give us a perfect view. That's his work. Exactly. That's what I've been saying. 351 said, did you guys luck out to where you could see the old layout texture through the seal coat? Yes. So we can see through it, but their lines are so far, they're so off square that it sucks. El Jefe says, where's the office dude? He has it. Had a suit. Yes. Yesterday, chat, the other day, we dressed him up in a suit and a cowboy hat while he was seal coating. It actually made for a pretty funny video. The 82 said, what's up, dude? What's up, bro? 5 stars said, my favorite part of the job is when you move on to the next job and then you get that big check from the first job and then you're ready to start on the second job. Dude, the best part of the job is when they say yes and then when you leave. That is the best part of the job. You're 100% right there, buddy. I'm Arab. You're Arab, huh? That's crazy. I'm an American. Camera said, what time is it where you're at? We're at 1:30 a.m. So you can't read my name properly. Yeah, sir, something September 11th, I believe. Alan said the cameraman is a foreman. Exactly. I like this dude. He knows what's going on. Alan said, 351 said, bummer. Your new layout will be way nicer though, 100%, dude. It would. I'm pretty sure that paving, they'll be able to back me up on this. That a lot of stripers, they have no idea what they're doing, so their layout is absolute trash, and we have to go through and redo everything, literally everything. It's yeah, sure, okay, yeah, sure. Yazur. I think that's how you pronounce an Arab name. Yazur. Thanks for liking the videos, guys. That's awesome. This guy right here, he's trying to show his crack off to the world. Surprised he didn't choose a plumbing industry. You. 5 stars said, so y'all got 2 hours ahead of Missouri. The air is good. Yeah. Missouri, dude, yeah, I mean, the air over here, it's a little bit chilly out. We're about 55 degrees right now, but we're good, man. Arab name, yeah, the Yazur is Arab. Alex. Full Send It said, yo, what's up, Full Send It? How you doing, man? What are you full sending, huh? Let me know. We're full sending striping. That doesn't look right. Maybe. I don't know. I might be wrong. From this one over to this one, Bill? See, guys, I am the foreman. Alan said, you always have to have a supervisor or foreman out on the job site. Whoa, what happened there? That was a bit interesting. Well, we're all 4 brothers. We all own the company. So, there's really no foreman here, you know. Tiger said, I believe the best part of the job is when the customer gets satisfied with your services. One is more. And, dude, exactly. I'm 100% in agreement with you, Tiger. Full sentence says, how you been, bro? Bro, I've been mint. I do. I think. Yep. Oh, wait. Are you sure? It might be sitting over in the tarp. No, I got it right here. I trust these guys with my knife. Nick Fuentes for president from GIK. Nick Fuentes is brilliant. Nick Fuentes. That's where I get my news from, okay, chat? Nick Fuentes. Pretty dull, huh, Bill? Huh. Mint is wild. Gaming says, what state are you in? We are in Eastern Oregon. We're in Eastern Oregon. Don't get that confused with Portland, Oregon. We're a ways away from there. W for Nick Fuentes. Exactly. Tiger says Nick Fuentes. I think chat likes Nick Fuentes. Gaming said, thanks, pal. What is the weather? We're about 55 degrees right now. No breeze. It's been pretty nice out. Full sentence says, oh, damn, I'm in Where's that at, Philip? Perth? Where's Perth at? Where's Perth at, full send it? Gaming said, that's not that bad. No. I'm all chat. Look at this. I got the coat on, the big old Carhartt coat. We're used to about 100-degree weather, especially being on asphalt all day. Western Australia. That's what's up, bro. How you got the kangaroos going on, Philip? He's from a kangaroo country. Is that what you do? He just bounces on a kangaroo all day. Perth, Australia. That's dope, dude. That's dope, Kyle. Gaming says I'm in the middle of Tennessee. That's wild, dude. Hell yeah. Camera said Vic, Australia. Western Australia. Western Australians eat crows. That's disgusting. Aussie, Aussie, Aussie. Exactly, dude. Australia used to be a very cool country, and then they let all the weirdos in and their policies got weird, so. Full sentence said, I have fighted a kangaroo and oh my OMG, it's not fun. I bet not, dude. I've seen videos of that. The kangaroos are pretty wild. Kay says, God bless Erica Kirk. Well, yes. God bless her, but everybody's like, oh, poor Erica. Everybody forgets about poor Charlie. Charlie was 31 and now he's dead. He's dead now. Like, everybody's like, oh, poor Charlie. No, I mean, poor Erica. What about Charlie? He just started life, built a successful company. You know, poor... I know, but I feel sorry for Charlie. Because he's dead.
There's 2 places, either in heaven or hell.
Whoa. R.I.P. Charlie, 100%. Full sentence said, and Charlie with a emoji. Wait, why are those right there this way? Oh, wait, no, that's right. I'm retarded. Rest in peace, Charlie from Full Send It. Australia from Charlie. No, Charlie was a good man. You know, Charlie was a good man. He did not deserve it. All you was talk, you know? And it just shows how whacked the world is. Full sentence says, cause he's dead. Phil, he's laughing at you. He's like, cause he's dead. You can't. Dude, poor Charlie. Like, poor Charlie. I'll still stand on it. Woke, Andrew said, woke winning. They ain't gonna win, dude. They cannot they cannot build a functioning society. Jamstar said, no way, that's how I work too. Till I pass out or till job done. 100% I'm with you, bud. Gaming said, I've been at work since 6 p.m. 6 p.m. Dude, same. No, since 5. We started at 5 p.m. 5-star said, man, I thought that stuff was fake when I see the blood shoot out of his neck. Like it was wrong. I feel sorry for that old boy who done that. Yeah, well, he's going to get what's coming to him. No, the assassin. The kid says, dying is like winning the lottery. You ain't got to worry about that. No, it's not, dude. I love life. What are you talking about? That's wild that you would say that, my guy. I work so much, I don't worry about that type of stuff. But it almost looks like the layout here is done, chat.
No, not like that.
What are you looking for?
Right here, right there.
We're looking for something, chat. You got it? Oh, that's where we're going to put the stencil. I see. Gaming said, wait. I think I can't go out to Seattle. Too expensive to move, expensive to stay. 100%, dude. Gaming says I work 12 hours and I'm Central Time. That's what's up, dude. Imagine if it started to rain. Well, I mean, it would suck, but it wouldn't be the end of the world. You know, this stuff dries pretty damn quick. I work a lot, but yet my car isn't done yet, dude. That guy right there just rebuilt his diff and his Dodge. How many hours did it take? 15 hours? Yeah, 15 hours. But thankfully, he went live and chat kept him sane. You know? Full sentence said, I'm the guy. The accent is so funny. My guy, the accent is so funny. What are you talking about? Your accent's funny. You say, a bottle of water. A bottle of water. Would you rather me talk like this? I'll be like, that's not a knife. This is a knife. Toshi said, if it happened to someone they loved, it would have been different. R.I.P. Charlie Kirk, 100%. Gaming said, I have a 2001 Subi Forester, and I'm building the entire thing. What kind of Dodge? The Dodge is a 97 3500 with the 12-valve 5.9 inline 6. 6-speed manual. It has all the bells and whistles on it. I ain't British, mate. Oh, wait. A bottle of water is British. I forgot. I totally forgot that. That's hilarious. Wait, poor Charlie, you explain. Your explanation. Well, they killed poor Charlie. That's sad. You know, I don't think anybody should die for just talking. Chuck line, yes sir. Gaming says, I used to have a Dodge D25 first gen. Hell yeah, dude. Bro, was it the 12-valve? Those things are dope. I love them, dude. They look so cool. Full sentence said, I have a 1991 Bathurst Challenger E38. No way, dude. Oldie car. Yeah, bro. Dude, that's what's up. Those first gens are mint. I'm just saying, my guy. What do y'all think? Should we invest into some headlights or what? Into some headlamps? Gaming said long bed, and no, it wasn't a 12-valve, but I'm gonna build it until my trans left the chat. What do you mean by that, my friend? The E38 was tough from Kyle. Oh yeah, I used to kitty cat Dodge Catman edition. I don't know what that is, my guy. Full sentence says, I know, bro. All right, chat. So we have literally, this sucks because all this right here, layout, the crosshatch, and then only loading and unloading bay, and then there's 3 identical ones, which kind of blows my mind because, like, nobody parks in crosshatches. You don't park in crosshatches, so you should only use, like, literally we should only have one of loading and unloading bay. Here, chat, I'm going to show you our ADAs. So the ADAs, the handicap parking, these things are pretty badass. We always do these this way because the client likes it. Here, let's see if you have one without the shingles around it right here. So this is the end result of the ADAs. Doesn't that look good, chat? I'm just saying, that looks excellent, okay? Thanks for the likes too, by the way. Mark says, I worked on a 57 power wagon. Dude, that's dope, dude. Full sentence said the accent. I can't. What are you talking about? I don't have an accent. You have an accent. Here's the deal, my friend. I don't have an accent, and I'm going to prove it because on television in your country, they speak with my accent. They speak African and Indian, he says. Gaming says, I was going to put a 12 valve into my transmission blue. Yeah, dude. Dude, just $10,000 transmission in this bad boy, 6-speed. This thing was no joke. We've invested so much money into this bad boy, but it's worth it, you know. It's a freaking workhorse. IB says, I like it. Full sentence says, you don't even know my accent, mate. Dude, I know what your accent is. One of our good friends married an Aussie, so we know what it's like, mate. Jam says, hey, what's up, Jam? Jam's back on. I got a 2021 Dodge Durango Hemi loud pipe. Dude, those things are freaking quick. Gaming says, damn. Full sentence said, it's fucking funny, mate. And Gaming says, I'm about to put 10 grand into my Subi. Yeah, dude, them Subis can really rip. I'm just telling you, man. And now you got me talking like a damn Aussie. Oh, what's an insult? I want to know what an insult over in Australia sounds like. When are you gonna lay out the airport, dude? Honestly, we've done 2 airport jobs, but we never striped them. So one of these days, I bet. Sandra said I need more Aussie friends. Good day, mate, says Mark. And then we got 69 degrees Celsius is night time. Street chalk. The accent. He said, and Michael says, back again, man, waiting on the next big rig to pull and load up. Dude, it's good to have you back, my guy. I love it. Tiger says, you're right. Because you suck. Hey, Sinister. That's not nice. Everybody in the comments roast this guy. He sucks. Little insult, little twat. I got a Jimmy. That's what's up, dude. You go, is it a little GMC? I had one. And I blew the fucker up. It was a 1999, I believe. A little white one, 4-door. And I blew that thing up so bad, it couldn't even repair the damn thing. Michael says, glad y'all still live. Hey, we're going to be live until we are done or until every single one of you twats are out of this thing. Even the Aussies. The Buttawattas. Full sentence says, you sound drunk, bro. 100. And charging. See, Bill's getting a little bit pissy over here. Hey, Jam. Your message got redacted. Sorry, dude. Haters gonna hate, man, says Michael. Exactly. Red stripers are at the airport. Real stripers are at the airport? Bro, we don't have no airport even close to us. We have to drive to those jobs. And they're lucky when we work for them, okay? Just saying. A Buttawatta is British. So how do you guys say it? I'm a Aussie. That's hilarious. Hi, KleinBros. What's up? Yeah, sure. My Arab friend. We got an Arab in here. His name's Yasher something September 11th, 2001. Okay. What do you guys think of this fine piece of equipment? He even got the damn toolbox in here. With a generator on the back to charge his well, as he takes off in his $1,000 generator, just falls off the back of it. Alrighty. Can I get a effing Koopa is Aussie? What does that even mean, my guy? Full send. Oh, can I get a effing Koopa is Aussie? You're Koopa Aussie. Is that a 12 valve or 24 valve from Mike? Let's say 12 valve. His first truck was a 2001, very beautiful truck, mint condition. Only had 95,000 miles on it. It was a 12 valve, and he put about 30 grand into the engine, flipped it, so he had about 700 horsepower, and we want to throw that into a Geo Metro. What do you guys think? William paint? Hell no, Sinister, absolutely not. We tried their shit. Their paint, and it was trash. I kid you not. Do not use their shit to line stripe. It's trash. I'm pretty. They use I think it's latex based, and they use water based, and it sucks. It sucks, chat. Do not use that. It's Koopa, mate. Cuppa? It's a cuppa, mate. Kyle says, a cuppa is a cup of coffee tea. You're kidding me. I'm going to use that. That's funny. Michael said, let's go. Always love to a flatbed Cummins. That's his. He likes your truck, Bill.
The flatbed's too big, though, for it.
Why? It looks fine.
I don't like it.
You don't like it?
Because it looks flat, like a 2-wheel ball.
The accent. Bro, I don't have an accent. What are you talking about? You have the accent. Tiger said, Phobo, aggressive person. A Phobo is an aggressive person? What? That's wild. A Koopa. A Koopa. The Aussie taught me something. A Koopa is a cup of coffee or tea.
A Koopa?
A Koopa. Over in the Aussie nations. Ozzy Osbourne? No, an Aussie is a guy that's Australian. I love how bro can't say words. You can't say words, bruh. Camera says, yeah, a bloody Durango. Sherwin-Williams has Alacoida paint in dummy. No, it doesn't. Full Sense says, a Koopa, a Cuppa. Not a Koopa. Okay, a Cuppa.
What, a coupon?
A coupon for your...
Drink coupons every
It's a
morning?
Koopa. We say Koopa in US. No, we don't. Ozzy Osbourne is Australian, mate. Wait, really? I thought he was... No, he's not. He's English.
He's Indian.
He's an Indian, he says. Exactly. Michael says, I like the district attorney. All right, chat. Look at this. I guess I'm supposed to video this for some reason. Y'all can see all the oil on top. Michael says, I like the district attorney. It's what my teacher used to say for someone who was a dumbass. A district attorney. Oh, Michael said, what my teacher in high school said. That's what's up, dude. English is Australian. Well, technically the United States is English, so all I know is England used to send their convicts over there. So your great granddad was a convict. Silly camera says silly.
Just hit it.
No, don't.
Aww.
Well, dude, if you get on the asphalt. All right, chat.
1, 2, 3.
Oh, dude, we're gonna be a mess. We're gonna be like that that guy who crashed the paint truck, just completely yellow.
My favorite video is that one tweaker painting the bridge. And he's like,
Yes, dude, that was hilarious. Sinister says you want to use latex on blacktop or seal coat. Philip, what is this based, Philip? Is this latex? This is solvent based. So this right here will last longer than latex. Camera says another popular insult is to call someone a fuckwit. Yeah, no, I've heard that one. That is hilarious. Michael said, so when you want to call someone a dumbass, just being nice, call them a district attorney and giggle away as they look confused like a deer in the headlights. It's hilarious. I'm gonna try that, dude. Is the filter? What do you mean by that, Tigers? Kyle said, bro, Aussie is a palm da fog. We're not English, we're Australian. Yeah, just give me a bottle of water, Kyle. Full Sense says, no shit. IB says, a cuppa is what we use to get 25 cents off at the grocery store. Exactly. Full set laughing emoji says, no line driver? What do you mean no line driver? I'm not really sure what you mean by that, Sinister. Thanks for the likes, guys, by the way. Australian. Tiger said, how about Galaha? Kyle said, that's the West Coast for ya. Yeah, dude. I'm crying this guy's accent. Y'all have the accent. Americans don't have accents, okay? I'm just saying, mate. Matey. All right, we got to make sure that this is exactly right. And then we got to get, oh, look at that, guys. I think he's going to be mixing that up just a bit more. All right, chat. Philip, dance for the Aussies. Oh, yeah. This is how an American man dances. Okay? Except like the ones over in like Portland, they put wigs on and lipstick. The line driver is what you attach to the paint machine. Oh, I see what you're saying. So it has the slot for it right there. We'll be buying that probably next year. You know? Full send it, laughing emoji. Full send it said, all right, bro, I gotta go, bro. All right, man, you stay safe out there. I hope you subscribe to it. We're gonna be going live tomorrow, so I'm hoping I'll see you pop up. Have fun, Mattis. Alrighty, man. You stripe bananas? That's sinister. No, we stripe asphalt parking lots. My guy. Okay? That's what we do. I sub. Hey, alright, dude, hell yeah, you're awesome. That's what's up. Before you go, look at the headlight on this thing. Isn't that badass? I'm actually low-key. I think that's pretty cool. Your lines are bananas. Not banana. Banana. You sound like you're one of the Minions, dude. So, Minion, what was it? I think 4 came out with the Minions. Dude, it was not good. I love the first 3, but that last one they came out with, dude, I just cannot get behind it. Banana! Chicken, banana. Chicken, banana. Banana, banana. Chicken. Bro can only pronounce swear words? What are you talking about? I just this. This guy's crazy. He's an Aussie that's insulting my language. Here, Phil. I gotta use the
Come
restroom.
in. Oh yeah. I'm gonna yell at a damn Aussie on here. Full send it, more like gay. Gay sending it to the gay bar.
Yeah, look yellow.
Yeah! Oh yeah.
I see a little bit
We're
of
getting
white.
yellow right here. What's up, Kyle? Who named your
Kyle.
kid Kyle? Kyle.
Yellow.
Same. I'd rather be die than be gay. This guy always forgets he's gay, and he's not. I tell him he's not, but he thinks he would. Take the tip out? No, I like my tip in. That's gay right there. See if this dude knows what he's doing. Poor Kyle. We love Kyle. Kyle, you're a pal. Sinister Ansons. No, he don't. No, he don't. No, he don't. Oh, he doesn't know what he's doing. That's more like it. Someone wants to fight, tell them you're going to be on them like a tipped over vending machine. Okay. A little bit lame. I just pulled my gun out and pointed at him. That works a bit better. Thanks, pal. The Aussie said I'm funnier than you.
Hey, what are you talking about?
I'm always funnier than you. Looks like this tough. That's pretty funny. Right there.
Right here, right here. I am full sending. Hello, mate. Bring me a bottle of water.
You happy? Wait, I thought the Aussie had to go.
Well,
What's going on?
he's still on here.
Is it full send?
Damn Australian. Full send it.
Full
Yeah, it
send
has a
still?
laser. And we line that laser up to the center of the striping. And it looks hella cool.
All right, you damn geezers. Let's get you back. Rookies, hey, rude. Tell bro to pronounce, bro, hell nah. Full sentence says, tell bro to pronounce Strawby? What does Strawby mean? Yo, this is supposed to be a family-friendly channel until this guy comes along. Holy crap. That's wild, dude. Typical Australian. Council workers, 1 doing while 3 watching. Dude, believe me, Bubs, that's everywhere. That is here in the U.S. too. So, I'm pretty sure it's almost the same everywhere. Probably using a 317. I have no idea what that is. Holton says full send it. Full send it emojis. LOL from find it, fix it. Full send. Bro can even say strawby. Bro, it's straw B. Strawby. What the fuck is a strawby? I feel like I'm saying something wrong. It's probably something naughty. Are you trying to get me to say something naughty? Why the hell are you doing that to me, my guy? Yes, it's a typical Aussie. 317 is a chipset. Oh, okay, I got you, Sinister. WTF is a strawby. That dude, exactly. Answer that, full send it, okay? And I don't want to look it up because I feel like if I look it up, I'm going to get a photo of something terrible. So I'm not about to do that, okay? Full send it, laughing emoji. What's up, Greg? Says, why are you pronouncing an R in strawby? Strawby. Strawby. I'm not pronouncing an R in strawby. Are you retarded? Aussies say, where is the gas pedal? It's strawberry. Oh my gosh. Dude, why are you... What do y'all say, strawby for strawberry? Why? That makes literal no sense. Andrew said, at least you an Aussie that likes a decent car, Holton. Right. Full send it, laughing emoji. You2Up said, Steve Irwin is a goat. I have no idea who that is. I don't feel like I'm missing out on anything either. All right, chat, look at that go down. Oh, yeah. Now that's what I like. Bam. All right, chat, look at that beautiful line. Full send it, your message got redacted. I did K-bro, made up a word. I think so. Oh, damn. Full send it, you got 2 messages redacted? It's strawby. Word. Greg says, mine's Holton together, ATM. Strawby. You're such dorks. Michael says, y'all are doing good. Lot better than I thought. Well, thanks, pal. You probably thought we're a bunch of rookies, didn't you? We've only been doing this for like 3 years. Oh, yeah. Full send has said, now that's what I like, bro, is sus AF. Bro, I don't trust y'all. You kidding me? I don't trust y'all. Sinister said laser and still can't paint center. What is he talking about? Bro, it's center. That's right smack in the center. Look how good that line looks. What are you talking about? See, look at that. Look how that was crispy. Oh, whoa, he came in quick. What the hell? All right, guys, time for the measuring tape. Yeah. Spot on. That is beautiful, chat. Are you rookies? No. Up to you says, how TF are even Australians? You don't even know Steve Irwin. Is that possible? Where is Aussie? Are you guys full send? From Greg. Steve Irwin. IDK bro from full send. Michael said, I figured y'all would just be goofing off like some streamers, but y'all are goofing off and working. Exactly, dude. Bro, we got to make money somehow, you know? We make 16 cents an hour. Greg says the Krog guy. Oh, the Croc guy. Gotcha. I think I know who that is then, yeah. Yeah, I've seen that. Frickin' crispy, chat. Look at that. You couldn't even ask for better. Just saying, you cannot ask for better. A what? POV?
Go up there and,
Well, I would, but I can't see with the light. All right, chat. So we're gonna do one this way. Yeah, that. Maybe if I stand. Yeah, I can't do that because you guys just get blinded. All right. All right, chat. I'm gonna follow him. Come on, Croc Hunter Steve Earwing. Well, gotta be the most famous Aussie, probably. I'm $50 an hour. Okay, I will. All right, chat. Check this out. All right, you cannot say that's not metal. That is beautiful. Who's high off paint? None of us, dude. We're not tweakers, okay? There's plenty of tweakers on live, believe me. RC Toys said, what time is it there? We are at 1:30 a.m. on a Tuesday night, and then we got to be working again at 7:30.
Tuesday morning, I guess.
Yeah, it is Tuesday. Send it. Stop lying. You're straight out of jail, says Kyle. All right, bro. GTG. Up to you says he's dead. Not unfortunately. So maybe he was up before your time. Take the laser off. Hell nah, Sinister. The laser gets a spot on the middle. 100% perfect. Thanks, pal. Greg says it's 4:36 p.m. here too. Damn. That's wild. Oh, damn. From full send it. I'm in Perth too, bro. Yup, same time. RC Toy says 9:36 a.m. in the UK. I think almost everybody in chat are not from the United States. If somebody chat, comment down below if you're here from the US. I think we got the Americans when we started this morning, and then it goes over to y'all. That's funny as hell. Rookies use lasers to Sinister. South of the river. I am. Michael says, I'm in Kentucky. Yeah, let's go, dude. Arizona, the Americans are still here. Rob says, I'm in California, Ohio. Hey, I think the Americans outnumber y'all. Ya Aussies are English. Andrew said on point like a stingray. Exactly. Lord says, I'm in Cali, East Coast. Dude, hell yeah. Glad we still got some Americans in chat. No, that's what I'm talking about. Chat, look how good that looks. None of you guys can say that looks bad, okay? That is beautiful. Sinister said, Stripe A-Zone rules the industry. Stripe? Stripe A-Zone rules the industry? What are you talking about? I think I'm lacking context. Newcastle, UK. Dude, so fire your king and get a new one. He's not doing enough for you British people. Well, what the hell? This guy over here is just throwing shit. Thanks for the likes, fella. Damn rig, I mean. Exactly. Michael. Look how beautiful that's going down. Smooth. Hey, Bill. We've been at this for over 10 hours now. Today. Greg says, does no one noticeably smaller just to throw people off? What? What do you mean by that, Greg? Reform! I told the UK guys to fire their king and prime minister and hire a new one. That's what you gotta do, my guy. That's what we do here in the US. Michael says, is that a school or something? No, this is a hospital. This is the St. Anthony Hospital in Baker City. Stripe A-Zone from Sinister. I'm lacking context. How long is a piece of string? 2 inches, and it's massive. Greg says, Nah, could be a school. That's not bulletproof. Dude. Dude, right? You guys are wild. Hell. Bakersfield? No, Baker City, Oregon. Bakersfield, I think, is over in California. Sinister says Google it. All right, guys, you can probably find exactly where we're at. Bam. St. Anthony Medical Center. All right, Chad, this looks like we're going over to Line Stripe over there, so. Camera says, this is a really fun chat. Fuck yeah, it is. Camera says huge. Dude, that's what dude, I keep telling people that. And the women of the opposite gender, they don't agree with me for some reason, and I don't get it. You know what I'm saying? Stripe A Zone, Google it. Hey, you be the bitch, you little boy. I'll make you mine. Michael says, oh hell yeah, that's a parking lot's gonna look far. Hell yeah, it is. Hey chat, I'm gonna take a picture of it when we're done before I go head down to the next job tomorrow. And if you guys hop on, I'll show it to you guys, okay? Yeah. Don't even bring that up, dude. Don't even freaking bring that up. Full Sense says, haha. Alfredo says, huh? When do you work? So tomorrow we're probably gonna be starting probably around 9ish. And that's probably, honestly, 9 a.m. is probably when you guys are going to be sleeping, all the Aussies. Sinister says, you use your pantyhose for paint screens. Honestly, that's not a... No, we don't, but that's not a bad idea. We use paint... They call them paint baskets. You put them inside a 5-gallon bucket, and then it'll paint them all out. All right, chat, this right here... This line goes all the way down to that second light. It is a long line. But I think it always goes down good. Hi. That Michael said, I'll be getting me a bowl. Oh, whoa. Exactly. Toys laughing emoji. Sinister says, Duty wasn't really asking. No fire lane? No, I'm pretty sure there's a fire lane in the rear of the business. Nice. Look at that, chat. That's pretty damn good. That's a long line. That is a long freaking line. That's probably 200 feet right there. That is long. Rob said, do you help or just watch? I watch and yap. That's all I do all day long, okay, chat? Get used to it. Thanks for the likes, guys. Michael says, hell yeah, I was hoping you would know what I'm going for. Okay. Andrew said, who walked in the paint? Footprints, dude. Don't. You're scaring me, my guy. Don't even go there. Thankfully that's never happened yet because we're pretty we pay attention, you know. But if that did happen, dude, I'd want to cry. That would suck. Sinister said fire lanes are mandatory up there. Yes, they are. Fire lanes, but there's one in the rear of the building. Greg said the other guy is in the line inspector. I am the line inspector. I check it out, and if I tell him it's bad, I smack him in the back of the head. That's just how it goes, you know? Hey, Toys, your message got redacted. I don't know if you got deleted or said something that YouTube did not like. Whoo, chat, it is getting a little bit chilly out. Damn. All right, chat, it's time for this crosshatch right here. The cross hatches are actually pretty satisfying to watch. We got the layout going down. Here, I'm gonna give you guys a POV on this side. I feel like this side's kind of cooler. Smith says, where are you guys? We're in Baker City, Oregon. Sinister, wait, hold on. Michael said, at least if you hit them hard, the hospital is right there. Dude, I thought about that, you know? I actually thought about that today. I was like, if anything happens, bam, right there. You know what I'm saying? Sinister said, no parking, stencil, and handicap areas. So we have a stencil for the handicap, as you can see. Right over there. You can't just freehand that. Now that is satisfying. Ender said, how many people does it take to walk the line? I fell into a ring. You're sounding like Johnny Cash, okay? Oh yeah, that is going down beautifully. Wait, right now you can go down and buy a AI line striper, which we considered buying. You can buy an AI crack sealer, AI seal coater, and AI striper, but they cost about $1 a pop though. They're very expensive. Sinister says, yeah, but no parking stencil is supposed to go somewhere in the hatch. No, not cross hatches. No. Greg says, handicap, they prefer to be called mobily impaired. Oh my gosh, dude. Literally on it, it says handicap parking. People are getting weird. Smith said, how much is that sprayer? $36,000. Michael said, I can see why it's taking so long. Y'all are really professional, man. Hey, man, I appreciate that. Thank you. We try our best, you know. Bill, want me to put a stencil there? Not a stencil shingle? No? Greg says, LOL. Sinister said, I would have already been done. Bullshit. That's what everybody says that's never done it before. Like, this is not as easy as it looks. What's up? Hey, Philip. Do you have another Bill wants one to write down there? Oh, I thought you wanted a fresh one. All right, chat. Then he's going to put 2 more lines. He has that one and then this one right here, and it just ties it all together and it just makes it look poppin'. Jay says, how much is that paint machine? $36,000. They're expensive. We buy this, but we drive that. Investments before pleasure. How many jobs did you take to become cost productive? So we pay for everything with cash. So, I mean, it depends. You know, if we have like a bigger job, one, but then like 5 or 6 small jobs, you know, but right now we're doing a lot of bigger jobs. Anders said, is that a good stuff? Oil-based paint? No, this is, Phil, what is this paint? Solvent-based. It's solvent-based paint. Greg says, you're out there contributing to society or respect for anyone who works no matter what job. Hey, thanks, pal. What happens if it rains or snow? So this right here, the solvent base, it dries extremely quick. So it'll dry in 2.5 hours, and then there's nothing that can remove it besides time. What if you mess up? If you mess up, we have asphalt blackout paint, and we'll paint over it, and then we call it a day. Or lines are crooked. God, chat, doesn't that look good? Oh, looks awesome. Sinister said, until you have striping taxiways and runways, you're just small time. We have done airport jobs, but we're still reasonably small, you know, but we're building it up. Every single day we get bigger and bigger. Michael says, gotta make sure money makers work, doesn't matter what you drive. I bet $100 you're making more than most people in the comments. Well, I don't want to insult people in the comments, but we're not poor by any means. Well, we make 16 cents an hour. You know, that's what I like saying. Airport is where the money is, 100%, dude. Roger from Ryan. Sinister said, set fast Shirley and Williams. We don't buy from those guys. Look at this. Yo, what's up, dude? It's good to see you back here, man. He said, looks good, and hello. Dude, what are you doing up at this time? I know you're an American, and I know it's late here. Smith said, what's the ballpark cost on a job of this size? So, depending on the condition of the asphalt, it would range anywhere between 35 to 50 grand. Sinister said, restripe McDonald's then. We have never done them at McDonald's, which actually surprised me because we've been everywhere. We've done a lot of jobs this season, almost every single day. What are the yellow drops? Bro, shut up, Andrew. Me says, how much will this job pay? I think I just said it. I'm not going to give you guys specifics. You know, do you prefer working nights? Bro, no, I hate working nights. But we work until the job's done. So we start in the morning and we work till it's done. Our biggest cost is coffee and Zins. Ryan said, no, I can't read that. Look at this as shit, just chilling, watching you guys. Dude, I love it. I love that, buddy. That is awesome. LOL from Ryan. Look at this. Dude, look at this is back on.
What?
Look at this is back on. My man, dude, he's a big fan, dude. He's a big supporter.
There's no traffic at night.
Exactly.
There's no traffic here ever.
Yeah, this town, how many people are in this town, Philip?
10,000.
About 10,000 people here in this town, so not that many. Thanks for the likes, by the way, guys. Best job of the year so far? No. Our best job of the year this far... Wait, are you talking money-wise or size-wise? I want you to clarify for that, mate. I want you to clarify that for me, Andrew. Jay says, so you guys did the asphalt or just the striping? We did crack sealing and the seal coating. We did not pave this. We want to start paving next year. That's the plan, my friend. Ryan says, you guys are doing an awesome job. Thanks, Ryan. I appreciate that. Sinister says, you're probably the crack master. Lord said, have you painted any football fields? No. I'm pretty sure that we don't have any football fields really near us besides like high schools and whatnot. And I'm pretty sure that they have their own maintenance crew to do that. I mean, I would do it for the right price, you know. But we mainly focus on crack sealing, seal coating, and line striping. Like if you were just going to go out there and line stripe by itself, it's not as cost effective as doing all three. So I would definitely recommend, let's move this tape for him. So if anybody wants to get into this business, do all three. What's the best job you guys have done so far? Okay, so I'm just going to assume that you're talking size job. We did an ODOT job. We did crack sealing for 24 lane miles over on the 395 here in Oregon. And it took us about a week to do, and it paid out extremely well. That was probably our best job that we did. Smoke weed from this? No, I did not smoke weed, my friend. But look at this. Effing Football said, you guys are definitely on the East Coast. It's way too early for work on the West. We are in Oregon. You can charge $30K to stripe that parking lot. No. I mean, you can charge whatever you want if you own the company. But I don't think anybody's going to pay 30 grand for a stripe job. Crack needs different names for cracks, right? Exactly. Sinister said, not if you have the right clientele. Yeah, that's right. Look up Stripe A-Zone. I will do that after we're done. And he said, weed is okay. Well, I don't smoke it, my friend. You know, one thing I've noticed is a lot of guys that smoke weed, they're not very, what word am I looking for? I don't think I would be able to function 24/7 like I do right now off of 3 hours of sleep if I smoke consistently. So how much do you charge? Dude, honestly, I don't know. So I don't quite remember how much we charged just for the striping, because we did the combination of the crack sealing, seal coating, and line striping in a bulk bid. So I do not have an answer for you. Lord says, motivated. Exactly. Look at this, said, I have this name because I was trolling a meth head. Hell yeah. Dude, there's a lot of them on YouTube Live. You know, there's quite a few of them. Proactive, says Ryan. Yes, sir. Sinister said, clothesline for your chalk line is cheaper and better. A lot of people, they use rope instead of chalk. We might have to get into that, you know. It's less messy, you know. So alrighty, guys. Look at that. Look at this, says, yeah, there's a lot of them, right? Mama said, you should be so proud of your work. Great job. Makes me appreciate parking lots. Thanks. And I appreciate you for saying that. Sinister said, clothesline is thicker and holds chalk better. No shit. I did not know that. That's interesting, my friend. All right, chat. Let's see if he'll be able to hold this together. Nice, nice, and even nicer. All right, chat. I think it's time for us to go over and do either we're doing that big old crosshatch, 100-foot crosshatch, or we're doing the 88s. Looks like we're going to the 88s. Dude, this parking lot is so going to pop when it's done. And it's at the dollar store, exactly. Exactly, Sinister. Paul said, are you disturbing people? What time is it? No, we're at the hospital here. And it is 1:58 a.m. Paul said, oh wait, nope. Jam says, yo, what's up, Jam? You're still on here. Let's go. I love that. Whew. Nice straight line. Hey, P's back on. What's up, dude? What is up, P? How's the Porsche doing? Spencer says they're painting lines, Paul. And thankfully, this machine right here, it's pretty damn quiet. Our last one was louder, you know, but this one right here, people can sleep right through. You know what I'm saying? That was perfect stop right there. Hell yeah. Sinister said, did call instead the wheel stops? Did call instead the wheel? Oh, we're not painting the car stops, if that's what you're asking. Low key unseen hero. Thanks, Spencer. GN y'all. Hell yeah, brother. Thanks for the likes, by the way, guys. Andrew says, I don't know if doing lines or painting lines is more fun. Well, I'm gonna let y'all decide. I have no comment. You know what I'm saying? Holy crap, fellas. Man, it's getting a bit late, but we're getting there. And I still have a 45-minute drive before I get home. Terry says, doing MFS? What does FS mean, my guy? My eyes are slowly starting to droop. Sinister said, you fit 2 more spaces there. You fit 2 more spaces here. We could, but since it's ADA, it's required by law to, when the driver opens their door, either the driver or the passenger opens up their door, there has to be a crosshatch. So like for a wheelchair and such. Terry says, y'all have a blessed night. Hey, you too, my friend. You sleep well if you're going to sleep or going to work or whatever you're doing. What's up, Fred? How you doing, man? What do you think of the process? Sinister says wrong. Right? Andrew said that the paint effect just pops, doesn't it, buddy? Yeah. That's what I'm saying. Oh, that's going to be a hard one, chat. He has that car stop right there. Oh, he's going to make it work, though. Nice. Oh. Holy moly, guys. I'm starting to yawn out here. Man, I've been up since 3 a.m. every single day this week. I was able to sleep in this morning, and that was very pleasant. I went to sleep before midnight, and I woke up at noon. But the entire week before that, we went to bed by 3 a.m. Look at that, chat. That just pulls the whole damn thing together. Sinister said van accessible hatch goes on the left, right? Are all 3 of you business owners? Yes, Jay. And there's one more brother. He'll be here in a second. He's over making a custom stencil. He's at the shop right now. What's the temperature? Wait, Sinister, I'm not the mascot. What are you talking about? We got a German Shepherd. That's our mascot. Cutest little fricker in the world. Oh, yeah, chat. Look at that. Now that looks just beautiful. Paul said, I saw a cross hatch be laid out with stripes like tape. Exactly. Koro says hi. What's up, dude? Andrew said, what happened to the suit? Dude, it's in my truck right now, but the deal is that it's a little bit too cold out here to wear it. That's why we have our Carhartts on. Sergey says hi. What's up, dude? Sinister said, what made you get into striping? So we were contractors for a while, and we decided to focus on one thing. So we decided to do asphalt. It's everybody has it, and it pays well. So we perfected at it. And whenever you do crack sealing, seal coating, or paving, you do, whenever you do crack sealing, seal coating, line striping, paving, or whatever you do, you need to stripe it. So that's why we got into this. Catterer says, yo, fellas up early. Thank you for your hard work. Be safe. Kick some ass today. Thanks, pal. You too. In which freedom state are you working? We are in Oregon, Eastern Oregon. Sinister said, I work for Stripe A zoning. Okay, I'm gonna look that up. So you're probably an OG at Stripe A, huh, bud? Sorry for the yawn, guys. Just been a long ass day. Biggest in the industry. Well, dude, do you guys just do striping or do you guys do paving as well? I mean, from the name of it, it sounds like you just do striping. Jay says, how much did you guys start out with no money at first? Yeah, so I was an electrician for a while, and then I went over and I worked for a paving company in a rock quarry. And so we were able to save up money, a couple thousand. We bought an old Bearcat engine. Crack sealer. And then we made a seal coat tank, and we got into it. So we literally started the entire business with a couple thousands of dollars. Like, it went from nothing, and now we're starting to build it up to where we're starting to afford life. Sinister said, thermoplastic, all pavement marking, and seal coating. We want to start doing thermoplastic here next year. Thermoplastic is pretty badass, and it's almost permanent forever. You know what I'm saying? Grammy says, well done, GPNZ. You too, man. Crack Master is a real product. Hell yeah. Koro said, what is the return on the business? 400%. I'm too tired to fucking lie to you guys. Jay said, is thermoplastic the ones you use like a heat gun? Yeah, so there's two ways to set it down. One, you just put it down, you heat it up with a torch. And the second way is you have a machine that heats it up. I'm pretty sure in kind of like a kettle, I think. I'm very inexperienced on thermoplastics. We don't do that yet. And then the machine shoots it out onto the ground. Sinister said it's a hand cart. Yeah, Sinister knows more about that than I do. It lays it out on a shoe. No shit, Sinister. That's interesting. I'm gonna need to watch some videos about it. I need to get educated on that for next year. Nice. He stopped that on the dime. Man, it's getting chilly out here, chat. Matthew Klein says, gay. Matt, where the fuck are you? That's the other partner in the business, chat. Hello, where are you? We are in Oregon. Eastern Oregon, to be exact. John Stripe A Zone. Hold on. Okay, I'll look it up. Crit said, those lines looking fresh. Thanks, pal. They're fresh and crisp. All right. I gotta look this up for Sinister. It is Stripe A Zone. Give me 1 second. Stripe A Zone. Is that it? And hell yeah. From Grand Prairie, Texas. Dude, what are you doing up? It's still late there, my guy. Sinister, damn. A lot of work out here in Texas. Texas. Finisher says, yes, sir. Dude, that's wild. What the hell are you doing up? You work tomorrow? Holy crap. Is it dry? Shout out from Canada. Keep the hustle. Thanks, pal. Ender says, don't work too hard. Enjoy the morning. Dude, we've been up since... We've been at this for 10 hours already. Yes, sir, from Sinister. It's like 1 hour, says Sinister. Wait, 1 hour for what? Sinister says DFW Airport. Wait, is that where you're currently at or where you're working at? Thanks for the likes, guys. Look how beautiful that's going down, chat. He's gonna flip a bitch and then back on it. Hold on, let me get on this side, chat. Cruz said, what time is it for you boys painting? It is 12:11 a.m. We started layout and striping at 5 p.m. We're gonna wait for the parking lot to close down so we wouldn't, you know, clients don't like it when you paint near their cars, which I don't blame them, you know. How you keeping them straight? We do a layout on all of our jobs. So we put down chalk lines and we follow the chalk lines. And we square the chalk lines up to the parking lot. I'm new here. Well, dude, I'm glad you're here. I hope you hit the subscribe button if you like watching blue collar men work. Crudel says, dang, it's 5 a.m. for me. That's crazy, right, dude? Matthew Klein said 2:11. Sinister said, WTF, 5 p.m., 6 hours to lay out. Dude, yeah. Yeah, our normal layout guy wasn't here. He's in chat right now. Hot as heck out here. Jealous of your guys' cold weather. Bro, I'll trade. Holy crap. I hate the winter. Critic said, Buddy is absolutely killing it with the paint machine. Yeah, hey, P, dude. I'm good, and you guys don't have much time waiting for my girlfriend. Well, dude, make sure you don't wait too long, my friend. Productive said, ever been in Minnesota? I have been to Minnesota a long time ago, my guy. Probably been 15 years. Ender said, I don't think I could walk the straight line, paint squiggly ones. Well, dude, you just got to dedicate yourself to it and learn. Critic said, I'm off to get stuff done. Hope you guys have a great night and keep getting that bank. Cheers. Hey, cheers to you, man. Stay safe out there. Sinister says, killing it, laughing my fucking ass off. Hey, we're killing it, dude. Look how good that looks. P says, she's faster than me usually. Haha. Dude, I don't know about that. It takes me 5 minutes to get ready to go, and it takes my girlfriend about 5 hours. So... how long for the paint to dry? Well, Tar Heel, it takes about 2 hours to dry. Then after 2 hours, this stuff right here will stay up to five years, if not longer. Depends how many snow machines hit it. No. How much more do y'all have? We have the rest of these, probably about another 30 lines. And then we have to finish a crosshatch there. I think we might not have putting a crosshatch in there. And then we have a 100-foot crosshatch over there. Sinister said, just commented. Phil, what do you say right here? Commentated?
Just commentate.
Just commentated. What truck you got? Well, Pro, I have a 94 F-150 with a 300 in it, and then I have a 2002 F-150 with a 7.3 Power Stroke in it. Tarhead says, how did y'all get paint? By the line or by the hour? How do you get paid? By the line or by the hour? It's by the linear footage of the paint. P says, I want to do this. It seems fun. Dude, it's not as fun as it looks. You really got to focus on the damn thing and dedicate yourself to it, or you're going to get squiggly lines. Thanks for the likes, guys. Arctic Hunt, yo, what's up, dude? That's wild that you're back on here. Do you get your paint from Shirley & Williams, or where at? We get it from Seal Masters over in Seal Masters, and my brother gets the paint, so I think most of it comes from Seal Masters, and then we buy our handicap paint from somewhere else, like Ace, I think. You know, hey, y'all are trying to take my company secrets, aren't you? What are you guys gonna do? Try to open a company with my competition? You know we're better. 150 per square, something close to that, I think. I'd have to double check. We just have it all in the system, and then we put it into our system, and then it does it accordingly. So I don't know exactly, but it's somewhere near that. Stripe A zone rules. Oh, wait, hold on. You're the best. Well, you're the best too, P. Mr. Porsche. Lord said, what time will people start showing up for work? Probably around 8, 9. And it's 2 right now. It'll be completely dried by then. Stripe zone rules. So Stripe A, they charge 150 a linear foot. Is that what you're saying? Good morning from mine. Well, G, good morning to you too. And I cannot wait until it's good night. You know, thanks for the likes, by the way, guys. Guys, you cannot tell me that doesn't look good. Look at all that. When the paint goes down, the parking lot pops. P says, what happens at 100 likes? Dude, I am so freaking tired that I'll probably pass out at 100 likes. No, I'm joking. At 100 likes, I don't know. I'll say the N word. No, I'm joking. I'm joking. No, I should not have said that. Damn it. Damn it. Sinister said, can't see it from my driveway, so it doesn't matter, right? Then P says, ha 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 ha. Dude, no. Lord says LOL. Oh, I'm sorry, chat. I'm too tired for this shit. Oh, darn. Yeah, but that is going down beautifully. Now, Matt, if you're in chat, how much longer are you going to be? We're getting close to where we're going to need you. We're going to need that stencil. Jay says, are all you guys cross-training in case someone gets sick? Yeah. We all know how to line stripe. He's just the best and the quickest at it, you know, but if he's not here, we can do it. But I'd rather him do it, you know. I gotta move this cone for him. There we go. Talent said, my girlfriend and wife both love watching your channel. I love that, dude. Silent. That's so funny. Full send it. Yo, what's up, dude? We're still on here. Glad to have you back, my friend. What do you think, Aussie? Is it looking good or what? Sinister says, quick? Question mark. What do you mean by quick? Bill's if you're asking if Bill's the quickest, yes. Oh, chat, we're back in the tarp. What's going on? Are we out of paint? Bill, we got to paint? Yeah, look at that, guys. We already used 5 gallons, well, 5.1 gallons. Dude, the sun's going to come up before you roll out. Exactly. Oh, I hope not. Hey, there's the sunrise, boys. Good job. Hello. What's up, Aussie? How much have y'all done? So, all this, crosshatches, you were there for that and that. But we're getting there, little by little, you know. Yo, guys, from Stewie. What's up, Stewie? It's good to see you again. Joe says, please paint carefully. Well, so far we are, my friend. Or at least trying to. You know what I'm saying? Trying our best to. It is getting a little bit chilly out here. Joe said, my farts have been echoing like firecrackers tonight. Dude, those are the best ones, you know. Sinister said, no shit. When the 5-gallon bucket's empty, use 5 gallons? Yes, sir.
That's what you call heat.
You're getting there. Full send it. What's up? Philip, what's up? Did you put your e-brake back in? Good. Hell yeah, from trouble. Stewie says painting road markings. All right. Well, it's the same concept as road markings, but it's line striping for a parking lot. Oh yeah, chat. Look at that. Oh. Road markings is thermo. Yep. That's right, Sinister. Wait. Is road markings, is the road striping, is that thermal? I don't think so. No, it's not. Oh, you almost got me there, Sinister. No, it's not. Man, you had me second guessing myself. Hell yeah, from trouble. Yes, it does. Not here in Oregon. They have the paint trucks. Odo has those paint trucks that run across and they spray out the exact same shit that we do. Blue says, what time is it where y'all are at? It is 2:30 a.m. in Oregon. Thanks for the likes, by the way, guys. When you double tap that screen, dude, it's a blessing. It makes me keep wanting to film for you guys. What is that, mate, from Aussie? Hey, we got another Aussie on here. What's up, Aussie? Sinister says, because Oregon is cheap. You're not wrong. You're not wrong. Aussie said it's bloody. 7:23 in Aussie. Dude, thankfully, we're not there yet. I do not want to be here when the sun comes up. We've already been here all frickin' day. We've been here because this guy's been staring at his phone all damn day. But, oh yeah, we're getting there, fellas. We'll probably be here for another hour with cleanup. So, after we run acetone through the machine, then I am bolting for the bed. You know what I'm saying? I am bolting. How you doing on gas in that thing, Bill? Good? Okay. Oh, that's not a bad idea. Huh? No. Drank it all. Sorry, pal. Blue says, what in the F? Y'all hungry? Dude, we're starving. Oh. Let me move this thing for him. All right, there we go. Looks like we're back in biz, boys. Good morning from Arkansas at 4:23 a.m. Dude, what the hell are you doing up, man? I'll probably be up till 4:30 a.m. From Johnny. Terminator says, give me 1 second. Terminator says, the Super Tech brake parts cleaner struck is strong. Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah, believe me, dude. We do our own mechanics, so we know all about that. Alrighty. Thanks for the likes, guys. Look at that go down. Terminator says, me too. Haha. Hey, we run 20-year-old trucks for about 50 to 60,000 $650 or 60,000 miles in a couple months. So we know all about transmissions, redoing engines, the whole 9 yards. Wintertime is when we have to maintain everything, you know. Oh, sick. That was right on point. See the dip right there, guys? So what happens is when the asphalt, like this right here, so this right here is the older asphalt, and they came in and they put a pad over there, and it drops down and goes back up, and you can definitely see it when we stripe it because we have 4 inches, and then it almost narrows down to about 3, and then it goes back out when you hit a bump. Terminator says, this is sick live. This is a sick live. Thanks, pal. I just stream what we do for a living. And honestly, a lot of people like it, you know? So that's pretty cool. Bam. All right, guys, I think it's time to do the big ass crosshatch. So holy crap, what is he doing? Oh, I see what he's doing. Look at this, chat. So we got 100-foot crosshatch going down to there, and then we have 3 different stencils that we have to put down. One here, one there, and one down there. And this is going to be a loading and unloading area only. It's what? Patient unloading only. And it's low-key annoying that they do that, but I mean, they're paying us, so because we have to make a custom stencil for that. That's where the other brother's at right now. He's building a stencil out of scratch. Thanks for the likes, guys. Damn, if one more person would like, you'd be our 100th like. Hey, I love that. Whoever liked that, comment down below. That's awesome. Chat, this live stream has been going for over, what's this, almost 4 hours? That's wild. That means I've just been talking. Joe says that was just me. Joe, let's go. I love that. Klein's from San Diego. Eric Klein? No way your name is Klein, my dude. We're Klein's from Oregon. That's wild. That's kind of cool. Look at this, says me. Yo, let's go. I think all you guys are fighting over the 100th like. That's awesome, chat. There's one. And then there's literally, chat, I kid you not, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. It's probably 100. These little frickin' lines, chat. That's wild. We got an Eric Klein in the chat, Philip. Klein, yeah. It's Klein from San Diego. Isn't that California? Klein is a Swiss name, Northern Italy. Well, most likely, but we're German. I think we have some Swedish in us too. You're making me think. No, we have some Swedish in us too. I think like 10%. Kyle Case is looking good. What's up, Kyle? You're back on here, dude. You're probably like, every time I look at my phone, these guys are live. Bill, Kyle K is back on. Kyle K? Huh? Kyle K, do you guys have any Irish in you? Once, dude, piss off. No. He was like, do you have any Irish in you? You want some? Dude, that's it. Yeah. Phil was like, yeah, 10%. That's wild. Jay says, do you know they also have ride-on stripers? Yes, they do. This one right here has an attachment on the back for a striper, but they're about $6,000 extra. Oh. So we'll be getting one here probably next season. We only have another month. No, less than that, probably 3 weeks of the season before it gets too cold. But as of right now, we're just pushing it. What's up, John S? How you doing, buddy? We're just out here striping away at 2:32 a.m. Look at that. Talking about beautiful lines. Fly says, oh, you're really good. I am a good sprayer, but lines are on another level. 100%, dude. It's hard to get a straight line, you know? Eric Klein says, Klein's mean little. You're 100% correct. Doesn't it mean little in German? The funny thing is, it says little, but all of the brothers are over 6 foot. So we're little tall. Freaking smooth chat. See, my man right here, he knows what's up. Eric, wait. Kyle K says, you guys paint handicap symbols too? Yes. Right over, I'll try to zoom in. Right over there, we put 3 of them in. Eric, your message got redacted. Whoo. Chat, it is freezing out here. Holy crap. Kyle said, where's the favorite son? You went home? Yeah, Matt went back to the house. So right here, they requested a custom stencil. It's going to say patient loading and offloading only. And that right there, you cannot buy them from a store like our other plastic stencils. So Matt's back at the house custom making one. Don says, what state are you in? We're in Oregon, Eastern Oregon. PTU said, get coffee to warm up or pack a coffee flax. Dude, our biggest business expense is coffee. more than the seal coat, you know? It costs more than the damn seal coat. Our monthly coffee bill. Them Folgers hit different, you know? Sorry guys, I'm a little bit shaky. Guys, see how he hesitated right there? PN2 said it's the same for truckers that spend about $30 on coffee. Bro, I think we spend about $60 a day on coffee between the four of us, between the four partners. Chat, doesn't this crosshatch just seem to go on forever? Kyle K says, do you guys have cucumber farm in your area? Because they have really good coffee. It's cheap. I don't know. We have Dutch Bros and I think they're called Antler Coffee or something like that. That's our two most common. But dude, cheap good coffee, you can't beat that, you know. I ain't tired. CJ says, "LOL, my girl works at Cucumberland Farms." That's funny, dude. Dude, whenever we go out traveling, we travel quite a bit in the wintertime. I'm gonna have to, if I see one, I'm definitely trying it now, and I'll post. I'll go live so you can see it. Are the Cucumberland, are they the ones where the girls wear like bikinis and whatnot? Kyle K says McDonald's has the Newmans for $1. For $1. That was good coffee. So one thing I do like about McDonald's coffee, we've used that hack a lot, is you can go in there and a coffee costs about $1. And then you could add espresso shots in for, I think it's 25 cents a shot. So you could put in 10 espresso shots if you want, you know. It's pretty cheap. And it's convenient. Sorry for yawning, chat. Kyle says it's Cucumber Farms, not Cucumberland. Did I really say Cucumberland? Cucumberland sounds like a gay retreat. Doesn't it? Kinda, right? Eric Klein says LOL. My question is, Klein, if you're in California, what the hell are you doing up right now, dude? You're, I think, in the same, about the same time as we are, I think, at least. Boo Chew said, I had a poop, so I'm up right now. Dude, hey, that's always a good thing. You go poop and you watch our live about spraying lines. Does it help you poop? Doc said, like WNBA team named Cucumber Land. Bro, you just need to... I love when those kids went out and started throwing dildos out on the court. I thought that was hilarious. Raj says, can you cut my grass? No. We're a crack sealing crew. JC says they have the Red Bull on the fountain drink under different names. Just got up from work myself. Salute to all the blue collar guys keeping this country going. It's 5:40 where I'm at, Orlando, Florida. All right, salute to you too, my friend. I hope you have an awesome day. Salute to you, I'm relaxing, Foss. Klein says, Uber black driver. High rollers in San Diego. Tomorrow night is Billy Idol? What's that? That sounds cool though. Kyle said it's 5:41 for me. Dude, I'm so glad it's not 5:41 here. That I need to be to bed by then, dude. Jay said it's 5:41 in the morning here. I haven't been able to sleep yet. Damn, homie. That's wild. John said, I am a night owl. Do you work graveyard? You're just used to staying up? What do you think, chat? That looks pretty damn good. That goes on forever. That's a lot of frickin' lines. Holy shit. Sorry, my French, to all the Christian guys out there. Dude, I don't even know how to pronounce your name, so I'm just gonna call you Tanny. He said it's 4 a.m. where I am. Dude, that's wild. Is that dry? All right, chat, it's time to tie all this together with 3 lines. 2 lines, actually. Tanny says, I'm at work right now, actually. I just been watching this while getting paid. I'm on paid time. Hell yeah, dude, that's what's up. I'm watching it too and making my 16 cents an hour. Holy cow. Kay says, you guys did a great job laying that out. It looks perfect. Thanks, man. I appreciate that. Only took us frickin' 6 hours. Man, that guy's playing a dangerous game right there. What's the plan, Bill? Looks like we're going back over to the tarp, chat. I don't know. I'm following him. All right, chat. So if you're blue collar and you're out and your hands are cold, you take your hands and you put them in front of any exhaust. Just like that, and they will warm you up. Oh, yeah. All right. I'm good to go now. Oh, we're doing... Oh, man. I totally forgot about this crosshatch here. Glad Bill's on top of it. Sheesh. Jay said your brother's taking forever to get back. There's a stencil. That's what I'm saying. KleinBros' mom said, woke up and I thought I would check in to see how it's going. Well, it's going good. Just a little bit tired, but you do what you gotta do, you know? Orc said, hello from Russia with love. What's up, Putin? When they ask me if I'm a Trump supporter, I say I'm a Putin supporter. No. Hi, Mom, from Eric Klein. Yeah, we got And Eric Klein from San Diego. Yeah, that don't look bad. What do you guys think, chat? What's up, bro? Oh, dude, nothing much. We're just out here. Wait, hold on. Hi, Eric from KleinBros' mom. Kyle said, who cares if your hands stink like exhaust? Exactly. I can always wash my hands. What's up, bro? Nothing much, dude. We're just out here striping. Just like that. Mom's back on.
Hey, Mom, why are you up?
Yeah.
What time is it?
It is 2:46 a.m.
Why are you up, Mom? It's already 2?
It's almost 3, Bill. Joe says, hey. No, at KCMO. Don't know what that is. Kyle says, good morning, Klein Mom. No longer than an hour. 2 hours. Bill, those stencils are no joke to make. We got one more line to tie it all together, then waiting on Matt, right? 10 more? Where? KleinBros' mom said, just woke up and wanted to see how my boys are doing. That's awesome. Putin says, what time is it now? It is 2:46 a.m. in Oregon, my guy. Good morning, Kyle, from KleinBros' mom. Joe says, Kansas City, Missouri. Yo, wait. Hey, Bill. Southwest Virginia, Kansas City. Hell yeah. Whew. All right, Philip, what's the word? Bird is the word. Well, a bird. Bird is a word. Well, a bird. Bird is the word. Everybody knows about the bird. Great work from St. Louis. Well, Quality Contracting LLC. Missed a spot. No, he didn't. Hello, hate from Canada. Snow Mexican. Don't even say that. Terminator says, y'all hard at work or hardly working? You're hardly working, my guy. It's only 2:48 a.m. Almost 3 a.m. and we're still out here. Charlie Kirk from Joseph. Blue Chew says, R.I.P. Charlie Kirk, 100% R.I.P. Do a smiley face? What, with striping? I don't know if the client would like that. All right, guys, I guess we're going to be ending it.
Well, we might come live for the last half hour or so, finishing all this up with the stencils. We have nothing else to do, so we're going to go check on our brother. So.
All right.